Yeah.
Let's get it started. In here. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a very much last-minute Q&A. We're getting together. Unfortunately, Monty is rather ill, so she will be unable to run the Unexpectables tonight. However, I'm here with the boys.
The inmates run the asylum now, motherfucker.
Hello, it's the boys.
We're literally
Is that girl
all
one of the boys
here.
too? Yes.
I can hit
Reach
fart
for
reverb
the sky, boy.
if I want.
Oh no!
You can.
It's true.
Oh, he did it!
No one can stop me.
Monty's gonna be listening and be like, Connor.
He says it out loud to no one.
Monty better be putting her head on a pillow, not tuning into
Yeah,
this
she better be
nonsense.
sleeping.
That would be like the quickest way to like recover her, though, is just do something that you know pisses her off.
She would come
so
in this call
badly
right now and be like, "Hey, correction, we're running immediately. Shut the fuck up."
And then she doubles
We're shutting it down.
She doubles the amount of skeletons that are on the board.
Aw,
It's
man.
like, wait, Monty, weren't there like
Every
half as
time
many
you
enemies? She's
fart
like, well, roll
reverb.
initiative.
Every time you fart reverb, another skeleton gets at it.
another skeleton gets his
Oh
bones.
god,
I
that
mean,
takes me
you
back to
fart-
basketball practice. No.
You're just farting
Yes.
more of them out.
Yes.
Wait,
Is this
what
a real
happened
stream
in
or did Connor hit
basketball
the wrong?
practice?
Is this
So
a real
at-
stream or did Connor hit the
when-
wrong
when I
button?
was-
You shut the fuck up about that.
So when I was on the high school basketball team, our coach used to coach in the CBA, which was like a semi-professional league. He took one of our worst free throw shooters and put him at the line. And he basically went, all right, now shoot a free throw, and every time you miss, everybody else on this team is going to run a suicide, which basically means running the full length of a basketball court in sections of 4. So it's free throw line, baseline, half court, baseline, other side, baseline, back. That's one.
It sucks.
And he missed like
Suicides
2 or 3 free throws. He was just putting pressure on this guy. He was like, you need to learn how to make free throws. So every time you miss, your team's going to run a suicide for you. That's what that reminded me of. Because I had no control over it.
By
no,
the way,
stop,
that's
stop.
some fucking high school coach bullshit right there.
What does
Yeah.
that have to do with farts or skeletons?
So when Connor was like, every fart
Listen
you
to
do,
this.
there's more skeletons, I was like, oh God,
Yeah.
no.
So we get
'Cause
more
every time
skeletons
this kid
'cause
missed a
Connor
free throw,
just
we had
keeps
to run.
farting.
Yeah.
Isn't that literally a scene in Full Metal Jacket
Probably.
where the guy, like, they finds a donut and for every fuck up he makes, everyone else had to run drills, and then they all beat the shit out of him at the end of the fucking scene?
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's what basketball was like
Also,
too, actually.
Gaijin, how often do we get to have story time with Eddie B, baby? You have to give this to me.
Do you hear me complaining?
Well, previously, yes, but not now.
No, he wasn't
Okay.
complaining. He was asking a clarifying question.
Ah.
Then
I'll
shut
allow
your
it.
pie hole.
No,
Well-
please don't mention pie.
This question and answer session is off to a ripping start.
It
Oh,
is,
absolutely.
but we haven't
Yeah.
cursed yet.
We haven't.
Yes, I have.
We haven't cursed yet.
No,
It's
we
been-
haven't.
It's been 3 minutes. We passed the 3-minute mark. So now we can say fuck whenever we want,
Woo!
and YouTube can go suck a bag of
Is
dick.
this even being put up on YouTube?
No, it's not.
No, not to my
No.
knowledge.
And then who
Oh,
cares?
okay, cool, I can
There's
swear.
been, like-
Son of a bitch!
There's been one Q&A I think that's
Now
ever
I
been
can say-
posted. What,
Good.
dude? Are you serious right
I'm
now?
right
That-
It's
here,
okay.
Connor. Just
It's
add
okay.
me next time.
It's
Jesus.
not
right in front of my chicken nuggets?
It's all right. I may have curdled your chicken nuggets, but
Yeah.
it's not going up on YouTube,
Ugh.
so I can say
Please
whatever.
don't ever
whatever.
say curdling chicken nuggets ever again. Chicken is not supposed to curdle. There's
Exactly.
no milk in it.
Can
There's
we
no
get
lots of
do
explanation
actions?
for it,
Yeah,
and
all
yet
right.
Bro,
it
they're made of
happened.
pink goo. What
Do you
want to
do questions or do you want me to do it?
I can go down the list of questions.
Do it.
Right. So, without further ado, we can go ahead and start this Q&A session. We'll start with Mad Tom K. What has been your favorite new aspect of this campaign so far that's been a change from campaign 1?
I have an answer for that.
I do too.
Go for it.
I get to play a character that everyone tells me I don't sound like a resting bitch face every time.
I have 2 actually now. I get to play. I get to play.
So that answer and
In relation to, I get to play the. See, here's the thing. Greckles was the character that is the anti-everything that I have ever done ever. that's why it was so difficult to really get a hold of him. Milo is literally the character that I would play if I was going to be on easy mode, in terms of like, how can I relate to a character? How can I put a big chunk of myself into a character? Because like we've said a billion times before, no matter what character you make, you always insert at least a little piece of yourself into it. So that, and the traveling mechanisms, like, I really like that. I like the fact that there is a constant sense of adventure. That's a lot of bits.
I wasn't in most of season 1, but
campaign 1.
Campaign 1, excuse me. But I really enjoy that Monty is utilizing cover now. I think it means that we get to think more tactically about how we're approaching our battles.
And strength matters.
I don't apologize for forcing that on her.
which is fucking hysterical, because I'm now finally playing a class that doesn't fucking require it anymore.
No, but I do.
Like I spent all of fucking campaign 1 playing a zoner, and now I'm frontline, and it's like, what the fuck is cover?
Well, I'll zone for you.
You are the cover, Zito.
You know what's,
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually been really cool, because a lot of my clerical abilities rely on cover or the lack thereof. So, like, Sacred Flame, if unless something is behind full cover, actually no, it ignores all cover. That's right. It's a spell that completely ignores all cover and does decent damage. And as soon as we get to 8th level in 3 years, it's going to be it's going to do even more.
Hold on, maybe 2.5.
We're like
jest.
almost a year in, and we're only level 2.
God, are we?
No, we started in April. We're not almost a year in.
It's February.
February.
Dude, it's February.
It's
March,
been 10
April.
months.
10 months.
We're fine. It's not almost a year.
We've only been playing this campaign
Yeah, but we missed
for
a whole
year.
month in September, so it's fine. Or October, rather.
Wowzers.
I keep seeing all this talk about Milo and Elden Ring. I streamed that already.
Yeah, you did that. Get on his level. Check out his YouTube.
Adding on to what everybody else has said, I like how we're using a lot of the variant rules. We're using encumbrance, we're using cover, we're doing the traveling thing. I like how
Exhaustion.
exhaustion, yeah. As much as it's been kicking our ass a couple of times, I do enjoy the traveling aspect of it.
I love
almost
my fucking
died.
roguelikes.
Yeah.
All right.
Except when we have to restart the run, it's tragic.
Oh boy, who's ready for new characters midway?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what all we unlock when we finally finish. Second playthrough is going to be great.
Shut up, Mark.
All right. Either a new question, or does anyone else have anything to add?
I guess we'll move on to the next question then.
Do it.
Okay.
In Cindy's production asks Zito, how are you liking Pathfinder 2e so far?
How the fuck should I know? I never got I haven't been able to play it. When have I played a fucking thing of... Okay. So, I'll run this back real quick. The last time I have ever played Pathfinder in earnest was Pathfinder 1 during its inception, and I only got up to character creation because the guy who was going to make the game bailed, and I never got a chance to play it, and everyone else was playing D&D. So, how am I liking Pathfinder 2? The only reason Pathfinder 2 is in my purview is because the whole OGL thing kind of spooked me into the idea that I may have to move all my stuff over, and oh my god, the conversion's fucking terrible and really hard to do. But I am excited to give it a try at one point. Like, I do want to try something new. It would be sick to try it.
Yeah.
Also, Gnolls are, vanilla, which, why the fuck is that not... Why in Volos is there 24 pages of lore of Gnolls and they're not playable? Like, what the fuck is
Because
that?
Volo is a coward.
He is a fucking absolute
Volo
coward.
is a good boy, and you will shut your whore mouth.
No, not that Volo. The other one.
Oh, sorry, I got heated. I misread me.
I agree. I'm actually gonna play the beginner box for Pathfinder, and I'm
Hell
playing
yeah.
an Ol.
I
Nice.
have not had the chance to even look into Pathfinder 2nd Edition yet. I've played a lot of the original Pathfinder, which I like, and I've heard good things about 2nd Edition. So eventually, when I somehow magically have time, I'll look into it.
Also, they have like a bunch. They have a bunch of things that are just like out of the gate. Like if you just type in like character creation on like Google, it gives you like an entire like free setup thing that gives you everything and all the feats that everyone's scared to put together. It calculates it all at once. It's fucking great.
Anybody else have anything to add?
Spider one shot one. Pathfinder one shot when. My joke is ruined because I was about to say, can I get to play as the spider people? The guys who are literally just like spiders in human skin.
I mean, they're one of the ancestries that you can pick, so I wouldn't see why
I know,
not.
but like, well, I mean, is chat gonna bitch and moan that I'm playing a spider in a person costume?
How dare you
I want
play
you to
Spider?
play. I want you to play Spiders, man, Zito.
I want to be Piters man. I actually made D&D
Batman.
I want to be
Spider.
Man
Spider-Man.
Spider.
I literally made 5e content for that. It's on my Ko-fi or
Welcome
coffee, whatever the
over
fuck
the
it's called.
house.
You're
We're
you're
best friends.
Tofi.
My
Oh
tofu.
my god, you're Kofi Kingston? Oh shit.
My
Oh my
Ko-fi.
god.
You hear them calling?
SOS.
Here, I'll put it in the chat. I'll chill. Fuck it.
I heard
You
Here.
him.
get Kofi as a
Shotgun?
guest on the Unexpectables.
If you
Oh,
want to,
shit.
if you want to,
Yeah. That'd be
He'd
fucking
probably
awesome.
do it, honestly.
Right?
Right.
Next.
Moving on to
Yep,
the next
next
question
thing.
from Mega Waffles. For the whole cast, what would your character be doing in a modern day setting?
boxing.
Baking. It's kind of a profession that never died out, you know.
Yeah, Iskan would be spending all of his time driving those Google Maps vehicles, like driving around taking pictures of
You're in a
everywhere.
Google truck.
Yeah.
Dude, can Iskin be an astronaut?
No.
Oh,
He'd be too nervous about it.
what's this button do?
Just
Wait,
blows
so
up
you
the
want me to
sky.
go to a place where there's no air?
I
Yeah,
think
Judy's scared of pie. He ain't going nowhere.
I think Otho would be one of two things. He'd either be a professional assistant, or he would be a sommelier.
Ooh.
Would he settle for barkeep?
Might.
Have
If
his
it's a
own
very
pub.
fancy bar.
A microbrewery.
You cannot enter unless you're wearing a cravat.
Damn, all I have is an ascot.
Bro, he just became
Well,
a fucking.
get out of
Damn,
here,
all I
you
got is his
pleb.
ascot.
He just became a fucking like Phoenix Wright villain.
Or a Scooby-Doo hero, excuse you.
Yeah. Come on. He's
Well-
Mega Fred.
He is Mega Fred.
What would Kai be doing?
He'd be a Decker.
A Decker? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Modern
Hacker
setting,
Man.
Bosco. Modern
Yeah.
setting.
Yeah.
Not alternate universe modern, where the weave has split and psychic abilities are fused with technomancy. Like, no.
Oh,
modern-
God.
Sorry,
so-
this just feel maybe my world just feels post-apocalyptic,
shit.
but a hacker then.
Marissa's 12 and the pedals. Thank you for the
Whoa.
2,700 bits.
Oh,
Did we thank the rest of the bit drops? Because there were a couple big
I
ones.
don't believe so. I think we just sort of
we
glossed
just
over
started.
them.
We went in
Uh,
hot.
Come on,
So-
Connor, lock it down.
So,
Whoa.
Jet Knight, thank you for the
Yeah.
10,000 bits.
Woo!
Wow. Saw you up high there. Probably won't be doing as many bit callouts today just because it's a Q&A. But yeah,
I'll keep an eye
appreciate
on
all
them.
the support, y'all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's up next then?
Hacker Kai.
Hacker
Call
Kai.
He'd probably be
He'd-
say something like, "I'm an engineer. No one calls themselves a hacker."
All right, so can I just?
Or
can
he.
I need to make a public admittance of guilt.
Oh, boy.
I didn't like Blade Runner that much. I saw it for the first time in my life like 2 weeks
Wait.
ago.
Which
Which
one?
Blade Runner?
The first one.
Which one?
The first
The original?
one?
Did you
The
watch,
original?
did you watch
Original?
the director's cut or the original cut?
The director's cut.
Okay.
Sushi.
Well, I just heard the life come out of Mark's lungs.
Look, it's like it felt a little.
He was
too
like, "Is there any possible way I misunderstood what you meant?"
It felt a little too in love with itself, and it dragged the fuck on.
It insists
very
upon
slow
itself.
Hit upon itself.
Yeah. See, I didn't want to say that because I wanted to actually.
It
make
insists
sense.
upon itself.
I don't know what Mark. What's worse, somebody not liking Blade Runner or somebody not having seen Blade Runner?
I don't feel that strongly about it. I like it, but I'm not
All
like
right.
one of those people who
I-
are like, you have to like everything I like or you
I
die.
understand. Look, the setting is good. The effects are fucking phenomenal, especially for the time. It's just I wish the story was a little bit more compact and it flowed a little better.
Here's what I will say. I will say that as far as Cyberpunk goes, that Blade Runner is the Lord of the Rings of Cyberpunk, and that's why so many people sing its praises.
I would disagree with that statement. But
You can disagree.
alright.
That's fine. I think one of the reasons why, like, for example, topical, Dungeons and Dragons is super popular because everybody read Tolkien growing up. And if you go back and try and read Tolkien right now, it is a slog.
I agree.
Most times it is not fun to read The Lord of the Rings. In a similar vein, the world of Cyberpunk expanded exponentially after people saw Blade Runner.
Yeah, I agree with that. I wholeheartedly agree with that.
So I think a lot of people look at it with
Hey.
rose-colored glasses because it created so much broad cyberpunk stuff that it all just gets kind of glued back into that movie, you know?
Hey, Connor,
Yes.
can I call an audible?
No.
What does that mean?
So Prince Sune dropped 1,000 bits in the chat and had a question for some folks that I think is really interesting.
Okay.
Question for those who didn't play in the Prince Division: what type of character would you make if you did? And for those that have no idea what the Prince Division is, it was a modern setting with magic, so still kind of a high fantasy but modern setting. And the Prince Division specifically investigated magical beings known as princes and princesses. So in that kind of a world, what kind of a character in like a noir style thing?
A modern
would you be?
fantasy noir.
Modern fantasy noir.
I hate to say it, I would want to play like a modern day preacher. Like, imagine the stereotypical Catholic priest, like not ultra orthodox, but like quote unquote modern day, but just like since clerics wear such heavy armor, he's just in a flak jacket all the time, with like a collar.
So out of curiosity, why a preacher?
Because the thing, all right, I'm gonna get on.
I'm not judging you. I'm just genuinely curious.
I want to get on my soapbox for a hot second.
Okay, go ahead.
This is also the reason why I made Milo the way that he is. I think that in a lot of cases, religion in general gets an exceptionally bad rap, especially in the modern day. And I want to interject what I would think, in my personal opinion, would be a better balance and better representation of the everyday person who has any amount of faith in anything whatsoever. Where all we usually see is the extreme side of just about everything, whether it be in fiction or it be in social media or something like that. So I would want to run that route specifically because I think it's an underrepresented part of actual human life. And now it went quiet.
That was
Processing.
good. Yeah, Mark or Zito, do you have a thought on what character you might make in that kind of a setting?
I believe mine is short, so Mark, if you want one, go ahead. You want the floor?
Well,
I would say go for it first.
Okay, I thought you were saying you're short, so you were going to go first. I
am.
Oh, then yeah, go ahead.
No, don't, I mean I'm short, Mark.
Oh,
Oh, for fuck's sake, Mark, go.
No, I admittedly have not listened to all of the Prince Division, so I don't know if it would be possible, but I'd like to be like some kind of psyker, someone with telekinesis, telepathy, your standard array of basic bitch psychic abilities.
Which
I think that would fit.
Dude, actually,
Considering some of the
is
stuff
a
we
good,
did,
a good explanation.
yeah.
Like Witch Hunter Robin style, that would be
Yeah.
fucking dope.
That would absolutely fit.
And I can hang
What
out
about-
with your
what is yours, Zito?
All right, look, I just want to be a fucking Mad Gear goon who gets into a situation through a comedy of errors.
Fair enough.
I
mean,
just
honestly,
want
we ran
to
into,
be
like-
Mad Gear.
Connor played an alt character that kind of came from the machine shop. That was really cool and had a talking bike and all that. Yeah. So yeah, you could absolutely pull that off. So here's my question for you, Connor. If you had to build a new character for Prince Division, what would it be? If you couldn't play Tanish and you couldn't play your biker boy.
Had to build a new character.
New character. I know that's really hard for you building D&D characters, but if you had to.
He says, knowingly, having seen some of my old streams.
Yep.
Ooh, boy. If I had to build a new character,
Completely new.
Druid. I'm feeling Druid.
I feel
Okay.
that.
And how do you
Some-
put them in the Prince Division?
Eco-terrorist.
Do they have trees?
Eco terrorist.
Oh, come on, why not Park Ranger? The Park Ranger.
So something I'd love to I would love to see a druid, or I don't know what class it would be, but like a dream catcher, like that, like because there was such a heavy emphasis on like spirits and stuff like that. So like almost like a Sandman-esque character would be really interesting for you.
Also, I just want to like circle back on something because I don't think people understood what I was talking about. When I meant Mad Gear, I meant like a fucking goon from like a Final Fight or Street Fighter like sort of thing.
Oh, I thought you meant like Mad Max.
No. Like Mad Gear
Oh.
was like it's the name of like the jobber enemies that you would fight on
Dude,
the street.
you're just gonna be from Streets of Rage. Let's be
Yes,
real.
that's
Dude,
what I
be
want to do.
shit.
That is exactly what I want to do.
You're
I want
just
to be a jobber
Alex.
from Streets of
You
Rage.
do you just want to be a big buff guy with a flat cap and a pipe
Not even
wrench?
a big buff guy. I just want to be a fucking like
Just a
Nimrod
schmo
kid.
with a pipe who's like, throw knife, throw knife,
Yeah, basically.
throw knife.
Yeah, like a dude who just walks in with a fucking pipe, like, yeah, Shay, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. With a comedy of errors, enters an entire situation that's beyond him.
He is known
You're
as
gonna
the
be-
knifer.
You're the guy that we would go bust for something and then ends up joining the team because we get him out of jail because he has info.
Oh,
By
fuck
the
yeah.
way-
His
Actually,
chance to get out of the slammer is to join
There you go.
the crew.
the fun fact about all of this is that before I played D&D officially, I was playing on a GURP system in this exact scenario, and I played this exact character, but that game flopped hard, and I got blue balls out of it.
Oh.
Yeah, that happens a lot with GURPS, unfortunately.
Yeah, GURPS is a clusterfuck.
It's cursed.
By the
So
way,
should-
off
Yeah.
topic, but if this VOD is not getting uploaded to YouTube, it is not getting saved permanently on the channel. So if you want to save a moment, clip it now.
Clip
Yes,
it now,
it'll be
and if you
gone
want your
forever.
if you want your friends to see this, tell them they have to come to the Twitch channel and watch the VOD. I think they stay up for about a month, and then they're gone.
Yeah, a month or two.
30 to
I'm
60
not
days.
sure. Yeah.
somewhere in there, but definitely within the next couple of weeks if you want to for sure see it. Do we have another question,
Indeed.
by the way? I think
We
everybody answered.
Do let's see.
Sure, we have plenty.
I'm sure we have plenty.
We've got Vian, Cleric of the Aspects. For everyone, if you could have your Campaign 2 character interact with any Campaign 1 player character, including guests, who would you choose and why?
Player character.
Oh, does it have to be player?
Yeah, does that have to be player character?
Oh.
There's
They
a lot
specify-
of NPCs I'd love
They
to interact
specify
with,
player
but-
character.
Oh, God.
Because honestly, I'd want Milo to talk to Tiango.
I don't think Gaius would get along with any of them. I'm not saying like that's a bad thing. I'm just like I don't see him interacting with any of the player characters for any particular reason.
You don't
Okay.
think guys would get even Borky?
I mean,
The
that-
warrior, bro? Like, you don't even, I find that extremely hard to believe.
Well, listen, on a same brain cell level, yes, I can understand
yeah, that's
that.
what I'm
but-
saying. Like y'all like you could share a brain cell.
All right, since we're sort of hijacking this question, then who would your
Well,
any
I was
character?
gonna answer it.
Go ahead, Mark.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think Iskan would get along and have some interesting conversations with Esme.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Sure.
Okay. What about you, Gaijin?
I saw someone. Go ahead.
I don't know, because that's the thing. It's like,
You mentioned Tiengo. Why is that?
right? Because this is me talking. I think Tiengo was a character that had more to him, but never had the opportunity to be more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely one of the what if situations. Like, what if? Spoilers for the first show. What if Tiengo did not die? You know, what if he moved on? What if something changed in him? Because he was starting to take on almost pseudo protectorate roles. What could he have been? The one thing that I really love about Milo is that he's trying to embody the idea of second chance to other people. That's why, like, despite these chuckleheads over here saying I'm wasting all of our money, that's why he's been so generous and trying to interject himself with so much of the criminal-ridden areas of society. So what would be the biggest instance of possible salvation? Tiengo, at least in my book. And if Tiengo tried to kill Milo, well, then Tiengo's a coward because Milo is tiny. Also, he'd get flashbanged a lot.
Yeah, he'd be blind the whole fight.
He really would.
But the fight would also only last a round. So yeah, the fight would be around. What about you, Connor? Also, I'm just gonna throw this out there. I find it hard to believe, and I'm just gonna throw it out there because maybe you're right. Maybe this wouldn't want to be an interaction, but I don't know how Milo, knowing Gaijin's backstory and his relation to Sully, wouldn't want to talk to.
You mean Greckles?
Greckles. That's what I totally said.
No, it's not.
That's what I said.
No, he totally said.
I totally said Greckles. Gaijin Greckles. I mean, it's basically the same name.
Someone
Yeah, right, guys.
in the chat says, "Oh, would Otho get along with Everyman?" No,
No,
absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Every man is like
What
everything
part
he
of-
hates on steroids.
What part of Otho hates all criminals does not come across in my role?
But they're a criminal on steroids.
Oh God, it's advanced criminal.
I think if we're limiting it to, if I'd have to limit it to player characters, I think Otho and Remy would actually be an interesting interaction because they're both
That would be that would be fascinating.
they're both like quote unquote noble, even though like Otho's not really a noble.
He's a noble.
He floats in those circles, but like,
He's a noble.
I have an answer. I
Your
have
daddy's
Okay, go ahead,
famous.
Zito.
I want to see Gaius interact with Zenrio.
ooh,
that's a good one
That's
too.
some interesting.
that could be an
energy.
episode all its own.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Milo and
Nice
Esme
to
could
meet
be
you.
good. Oh my God.
It's like he's here right now.
Oh my god, he lives in us.
Whoa, nice
No!
song, dude. Himalayas.
Okay.
Sorry to cut someone off. I apologize.
Who?
Next.
Alrighty then. Candy Demon asks, who do you think would win in a fight between Walker, Tubbs, and Tom?
Tom.
Walker.
Ooh,
Walker.
Tom.
Ooh.
It's
Tom.
Tom.
It's Walker.
Walker
Y'all
only
are
has 2
underestim-
confirmed kills.
But you're underestimating the heart
But
of
they
a
are
champion.
confirmed.
Yeah, but Tubbs fucking like actually cratered into the earth and went to the Underdark.
Tubbs isn't strong. He's just invulnerable. You can't
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
someone while
he's
invulnerable.
He wins
that
by
means-
attrition.
Yeah, he
He's
wins
an
by
immovable
attrition.
object.
But he can't fight.
Yeah, but he's an
sits
immovable
there.
object.
No, he's very movable. He's just indestructible.
He is? That's crazy.
He moved
fuck's
once.
Oh, I
and
didn't
he
realize-
moved all the way
Everybody knew.
underground.
I never answered the last question. Kai would want to talk to Remy, and I have no shame in saying that.
That's fair.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Right. So Tom wins. That's the
That's
Yes.
the general
Okay.
consensus.
That's
Bullshit.
apparently the consensus, even though it's wrong.
Absolute bullshit.
It's 100% correct.
It's
No, it's
100% Walker. Just you wait. He's
No,
a
it's
fucking
not.
Texas Ranger.
It's Tom, Texas Turkey.
Tom, Texas, Turkey. Yeah, as a Texan, the Texans agree.
Yeah.
Most of the
Are
Texans.
any of you native Texans?
No,
Then get the
That's
fuck
not
out
a
of here.
requirement.
Yeah,
I don't
get the
agree
fuck
with
outta
that. I
here.
don't
When you're here, your family, Bosco.
This is not the Olive
Texas-
Garden.
Texas is the Olive Garden of states. When you're here, your family.
excuse
That's
me.
not a compliment.
Not the Olive Garden. What the fuck?
Although your power grid's as shitty as the Italian food at the Olive Garden.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is.
To be fair, my mother is native born, and I spent so much time here, I might as well be living here.
Damn.
Next question. I can't. This is. I feel like
I agree with
the
you.
prosecution rests, Your Honor.
Uh-huh.
Well, dude didn't say anything.
All right, let's see.
Thomas Goku Walker is Vegeta. That's a hard agree.
Yeah, Tubbs is
Oh
purist.
Jesus.
All right, what's up?
Let's see.
Digging through the questions.
Zito,
Come on,
how
Oh.
do you think Temesis and Ruby are doing?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, there was shenanigans going outside
incident.
In my place. I apologize. So the question, what is Nemesis and Ruby doing right now?
Yes.
God, I don't know. Going out on adventures, making Task's life miserable, having kids, I don't know.
Just having
Dark
kids.
dark magic, you know. Nemesis'
Would they
soul
be-
is going Seventh's soul is going to hell anyway. He married a fucking Abishai, it doesn't matter.
Ruh-roh.
Would they be sleeping ever?
I'd hope so.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. Amongst all the adventuring and causing trouble for Task, I just wanted
Big. He sleep.
Making sure they're
Yeah,
getting
they're
their
just vibing.
8 wings.
They're 6 to 8. Yeah.
They're holding hands, chat.
Oh no.
She's a
Dang.
demon. Fuck off.
That's lewd. That's so lewd.
That needs to be censored.
More out their hands.
From Vale, we've got, for the whole cast, what is your favorite part of fantasy TTRPG campaigns / stories?
It's magic. I don't gotta explain shit.
Just fun.
My favorite part is the part where fantasy politics are not real life politics. And so they are interesting and usually complex and not just a bunch of overgrown children yelling at each other till they get what they want.
For me, I'm gonna twist this question a little bit. What I love the most about tabletop fantasy is that it's limitless, not necessarily just because of what you can be, but what you can do. One of my favorite tabletop moments of all time was my crew and I were supposed to go take down this evil tribunal like at night, maybe sneak in or something like that. Instead, we said, fuck that. We roused the entire city, not a town, but a city, into a furious mob, got a hold of a couple of pirates to shell the shit out of the office building they were in. The entire town, including a frenzied berserker, murdered the shit out of all of their loyalists, and then we fought a Black Knight. That was not supposed to happen at all, but it did. And it's still, to this day, one of my most treasured memories of tabletop.
Yeah, I do also like the sort of, I always lose this word in my head. God dang it. Organic way of storytelling that comes from tabletop. It's never just the DM telling a story, right? It's the DM and the party collectively telling a story together. And so
everyone is
sometimes
improving
things
together.
happen that people weren't planning on, but you follow along with it and you let the story just kind of develop based on what happens. And that's really interesting to me.
Yeah, tabletop is literally just a giant improv session between everyone at the table.
Yeah.
Same.
Bosco, did you have an answer?
You took my answer. My favorite part of a tabletop RPG is the political intrigue. It 100 because it affects everything in the world around you, and so it makes your decisions matter. And I like when it's very gray Jedi. I don't like a right and a wrong story, like oh, there's the bad guy, there's the good guy, go help the good guy. I like morally ambiguous stories where you have to make choices that resonate with you, and it's not a good or a bad outcome. It's just these are the choices you made and these are the consequences. Sometimes they are good, sometimes they are bad, sometimes they are both. And I love that.
Sometimes they lead Bosco to yell at you for 3 hours after the session because he didn't like the choice
Sometimes you
that
knock
you
an
made.
arrow.
So I would like to point out that knocking an arrow is not political fucking intrigue. It keeps us from the political intrigue, and I'm over it.
No, you're not.
I'm not mad.
Yes, of course.
I do want to throw out there though, as a counterpoint, sometimes good old fashioned black and white good versus evil is kind of nice.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm gonna be that guy and say that not every single villain is gray. Not every villain should be tragic. There are people in this world that do wrong, know that they're doing wrong, and either don't care because they want to see the world burn, or don't care because they'd rather see themselves elevated to some position. I think it's funny because I personally don't have I don't have a black and white view when it comes to grayscaling morality. I really do think that it goes even more complicated than that. I think you have the grayscale and the ultimate like bad and the ultimate good. And I think there are stories that can be just as entertaining within the gradient than the ones that are obvious good versus obvious evil.
You're not going to shoot
there are
a puppy,
definitely
are you?
But I would
in the
argue,
big
and I won't get it too deep into real world politics, but there's a situation happening in Europe right now where objectively a lot of people might go bad, 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 but there are still going to be people who are like, no, kind of, yeah, sure. It all depends on the spin that you put on it. So I don't mind somebody being obviously evil and doing awful shit. But I also like to have the perception challenged by somebody like, hey, here's this perspective that you didn't consider. Whether it's right or wrong, I like when the world challenges what you believe. And then you have to either Captain America push through it or change your beliefs as your character.
But that just goes back to my point that it's more than just the gradient. There is a supreme one side and the other. And those two sides can interact.
Yeah.
That's all
no,
I was
I completely agree. I think you could have all different varieties of it. I just like it to be more complex than that's the bad guy, regardless of what they're doing.
Oh, sure.
I just like that. So I completely agree with you. I think we're just saying the same thing.
We are, just in roundabout ways.
Basically. So no, I'm completely on board. Sorry, I think everybody answered. Next question.
I agree with all of that, and the fact that it's a war game on top of it.
Yeah.
I get to
Paint
roll
minis.
funny dice rocks.
Funny dice.
I get to
to-
hurl sharp
Don't
pointy
eat
objects
them
at my
unless you want
table.
to.
I get to paint minis, and that makes me happy.
Lovely
I
Lorelei
like math.
asks, what advice do you think your campaign 1 characters would give your current characters, and do you think they would take it?
Who the fuck? Like, Task would literally just be like, who the fuck is this kid?
Greckles would just look at him, kind of quirk an eyebrow, and just go, "All right, kid." That's it. I don't think there'd be too much to say about that.
Are you gonna pay 20 gold to come into this fucking zoo or not? If otherwise, leave.
I think Seika would quietly want out and just
Quietly
toast the
want
youth.
out? Really,
Yeah.
Mark?
Yeah, and just toast the youth of Iskan. He wouldn't say anything because
when he
all of
te-
his experience is like completely useless to Iskan.
Mark,
If
if Seika had a mobile phone, would he just throw in a bunch of W's?
It would just be
when he felt
Ws.
like- yeah, good,
Yeah.
good.
And like he would also end all of his sentences without punctuation, so you wouldn't know how he actually
Oh.
felt.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
granddad, please.
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes, Mark, I forget that you're just as big of a fucking weeb as me. Excellent.
Panic would probably tell Otho to pull the stick out of his ass.
Oh my god, that would be. I would love to see Panic and Otho talk. That would be very interesting.
They're very different in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was a criminal once.
Oh. Wait, no, I wasn't. I just.
Slowly
Not
pulls a knife out of its sheath.
Well,
To
that's
be
not
fair,
technically.
I was never convicted.
Slowly pulls out saber. Shh. Well, actually, that's not technically too. Shh.
I was
thought
arrested,
I was a
though.
criminal.
Fucking
Damn.
damn it.
That was
I was only a
crazy.
criminal if you ask the police.
You know what, Mark? In retrospect, just to go back really quick, I'm a little surprised you didn't drop a Daigozado when it comes to Seika.
Do you know how hard it was to not do that? because
I
we,
like
we
their,
cut
their
out
private
so
jokes
like
that only they
just
get.
to like
I know, I do too,
retrospect-
Connor. Hey, Connor.
Hold on, wait. Just to retrospect just a little bit, okay? We dropped Japanese from our interactions like so fast. Yeah. Because well, Monty mentioned it as well, but like I was definitely worried about like losing the audience.
Yeah.
So I didn't get the chance to do that. But that's
Yeah.
why his responses whenever you would ask him questions, I would say that is correct because I was like, this is the closest I could
Yeah,
get.
it
Well,
was.
semi in relation, Connor. I can give you an inside joke. Choppy your pee, and only you're gonna understand that.
But that's just funny.
God,
to
I'm
say.
by myself over here.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, I get it, but choppy your pee is just a fun word to say.
It is.
That
It is
sounds
fun
like a
if you
fucking
understand the
One Piece
reference.
character.
Zito, I slammed my penis in the car door.
Oh,
you
fuck.
slammed your penis in the car
Slammed
door?
his penis
Hey,
in the
Zito.
car door.
Hey, Zito, I got an inside joke for
Directions
you.
unclear,
What's
dick
that?
stuck in toaster.
Forget about it.
Oh, no.
Ah.
You're leaving Brooklyn already?
Oh
Come
shit,
on.
I'm leaving Brooklyn. I'm sorry, dude. I gotta go to the Bronx.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
Why?
Why did you fucking go to the Verrazano to go to the Bronx? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I didn't go to the Vera fucking Zano. That's not what I said. Listen to what I say, schmagook.
What's up, Connor?
Hey, Mark.
Uh-huh.
The pipe.
The inside jokes. What the fuck's the next question?
Well, yeah, but
It's so long, I
Q&A.
totally
Okay,
forgot.
Zito, answer
All
the
right,
question.
all right.
What would speaking of gobblegoods, what would Task say to fucking Gaius?
I said that already at the start. Are you gonna pay 20 silver to come at the zoo or not?
Fair enough. That's so fucked up. Jesus
Oh, I
Christ.
totally forgot about the pipe. Oh, God.
Let's see. Magic 8-Ball Totalitarianism asks, for that Bosco guy, what would you say is your biggest inspiration for Kai when creating him?
I had a couple of inspirations. I used, I mean, there's a lot of protagonists in media that you can look at and say, oh, well, maybe a Frodo or something like that. I would say if I had to pick somebody, probably Peter Parker would be the place that I would go to for the biggest inspiration. I wasn't thinking about him specifically, but if I had to sum him up in a character, I would go to Peter Parker first. I feel like they have a very similar coming of age story, even though Kai didn't go through the same tragedy that Peter did.
You mean
Yeah.
get bit by a spider?
No, I meant
No, that
his
wasn't the
uncle
tragedy.
got murdered. I got his
That wasn't
uncle
the
slash
tragedy. I don't know if you watched all of Spider-Man, Gaijin. There's more to the story after he gets bit by the spider.
I don't know why.
Not
The
what
only thing-
kind of-
The only thing I pictured was Kai crying over Otho's body and saying, "Otho, what happened?" and Otho going, "Squid Games."
What the fuck?
I want at some point, scroll or otherwise, I want Kai now to use spider climb and web.
Dude, we got Mike in with 100-bit drop. Damn it, Kai! I need pictures. Pictures of Ghost Horse.
Oh,
Thank you, Mikon.
There you go.
Speaking of Mikon,
Oh, is it
Pachi,
Mikon? I keep saying Mike and like George
It's-
Mike and
oh
like the
my God,
basketball
It's
player.
like a
It's-
white guy, yeah.
It's Mikon
Mikon
Pachi.
Speaking of,
Yes, Connor.
Mikon Pachi asks, "Do you regret not fighting that undead snail, thinking that the bag it had was a bag of holding?" I mean,
Yes!
No regrets.
w-
No regrets.
we had no idea. We had no
I
way
have
of knowing
all
what
the
sort of bag it
regrets.
was
Oh,
in
I
I have
character.
all the regrets.
Gaijin,
I was
Gaijin,
not ready to die that fast.
You bunch of bitches, I swear.
Gaijin,
I had 6 HP.
Gaijin,
Bitch, I had 8!
Gaijin,
Yes.
Gaijin,
Yes.
Gaijin.
Yes.
The meta in me wanted to. The story in me couldn't.
You're all cowards.
There was no chance.
Listen!
There was zero chance that Kai was fighting that fucker.
Oh my god, it's just a big fuck off snail.
You know what, guys?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we could have.
It kills
I'll
you.
tell you what, guys, and you go solo the boss and you keep the treasure.
I am going to brave the ice storm with a giant Madagascaran snail armed to the teeth with swords and a fucking steel shell with spikes coming out of it and hurl it at your head. And you tell me if it's worth it.
I mean,
My
I don't.
Everybody's like, we should totally fight this. Hey, Otho Kai, go get that thing.
Go get him, Ray!
Go get it.
The fuck was that?
I don't know. Maybe we could just give the snail like 30 gold and have it take care of a bridge or something.
I don't know. Or how about we just give it a fucking silver for showing up and cleaning up the road?
Hey, thanks for almost killing us in our sleep. Here's a gold.
Oh god.
Hey, you know, you look like you've had a rough life. You might be undead. Here's a silver and a half. I can't wait for fucking Milo to walk in the store and be like, "I'll take one potion, please."
I
And they'll be like,
forget.
"All right, that'll be 7 gold." Oh, shoot them all out. Shoot them all out of gold.
Oh, I forget. I'm supposed to be the murder hobo?
I just want Gaijin to I want us to meet the dragon and have Milo be like, would a drop of gold change your mind?
I love how offended you're all getting.
Fucking move on.
The snail was the
right.
biggest branching point in this timeline. If we had said yes, the world would be a different place.
We'd all be dead.
No, the world would just have a bag of holding on our hip. That's all. the world
CERN would have exploded into a black hole if we fought that snail.
Let me see. Zenlita asks, what were the main inspirations for your characters' personalities?
We answered
Nothing.
that question a while. Oh.
Opposite of task, because everyone got my balls about it.
Yeah, that's honestly that was a lot of why I built Kai. Was like, just don't do Remy, because
Just
people
don't
give
do
you shit
task.
for it.
I already thoughtfully explained why I made Milo the way that he was, so there you go.
Yeah. Go back to watch the VOD. Mark, what about you? Was it just don't do Seiko?
No, Iskan is a combination of someone that I met and knew for a while, and a little bit of my own childhood concerns with adventure. I was
Man, you met a
very
lizard?
scared of things when I was a kid. So
And now they give you shit for Kai. We went full circle. Fuck you, but accurate. Connor, answer the question.
Main inspirations for Otho's personality.
Fucking.
I suppose he hasn't showed much of it yet, but I think what I'm sort of trying to lean into a little bit is sort of like a Johnny Marcone type of character, but very much not a criminal. If anybody knows what I'm talking about.
No, I
have
do.
no
I got
idea.
you.
Gentleman
No, I
Johnny
didn't play
Marcone.
LA Noire.
It is not an LA Noire reference, but
Press X to doubt.
I mean, sort of in that vein, I suppose, with the like sort of old style, polite mobster, but not actually a mobster.
So, Kiryu?
No, old world refinement.
Yeah,
I
old
get
world. Yeah, Zeta's correct.
well, yeah, there's definitely a little bit of that. He's always kind of felt like, I don't know, like a bartender from the 20s before Prohibition. Where
yeah,
there's like a level of grace
Decorum.
and panache. Yeah,
That's it, decorum. Yes.
yeah, a very very refined gentleman, but not like stuck up about it.
But if you're a criminal, though.
no, he's not.
But if you're a criminal, though, you have to tell me by law. If you're a criminal,
You have to say it.
you have to say
Yeah,
it.
there you go. Otho is the bartender who voted for Prohibition.
I see this motherfucker just asking you if you have a PBA card or something.
And then he was other. I'm so glad they got rid of this.
After Prohibition, he joined HUAC. It's the whole thing.
Jesus.
We all get
That's
our.
an American history reference for you.
Yep, I think we got all out there.
All right. Let's see. Fuck it. It's a joke question, but we'll do it for the content. Chahale and Froggy's mom asks, if your campaign 2 character had to eat an axe beak and could have your choice of any piece battered and deep fried, what would it be? This includes
Eastgun would
nuggets.
starve to death. Eastgun
And
would
they
starve
can
to
be
death.
dinosaur shaped.
Oh, then what the fuck's the point?
No, they can be dinosaur shaped.
Oh, I thought you said they can't be. I'm like, what the fuck's the point then?
Zeno's
Well, that's the
I'm
obvious
out.
answer.
Milo would have to go drumstick just for the weird like size differentiation.
What's that fucking like? Okay, so you know in animation that fucking one piece of meat where the bone is like the meat's on like
Yeah.
the bone and like it doesn't exist in real life. Gaia somehow gets that.
To me, that's sort of like it reads to me like a thigh of something.
I've always thought of it as like a leg where they like chopped off the joints
Like a human
on either
leg.
side.
They cleaned the top of the drumstick and it's like, how the fuck did you manage that so cleanly?
The fucking one piece leg.
It's the Digimon meat.
Probably something that Otho could eat without a fork and a knife. He rarely eats anything that doesn't
giblets.
require utensils.
Otho strikes me as a giblets guy.
So
I'm
we're
gonna
running
take
out
the
of food. I have to.
I'm gonna be very specific. I want Rebu to turn into an axe beak that Kai murders and then deep fries and turns into animal nuggets. Very
What the
specific, but
fuck
that's what I
is
would
wrong
want.
with
Yeah.
you?
That's fried
Yeah.
axe beak fat.
That's
Exactly.
fried cannibalism is what it is.
I want.
No, but I would make him change into an axe beak before he was murdered
It's
and eaten.
still him.
No, but he would be dead. He wouldn't be. He would consent.
He's
It's fine.
still a humanoid.
Connor,
No,
I
no,
now
no.
have
He
to-
would be an axe beak. You misunderstood. Sorry.
I have
I-
to pass. I have to pose a question to Connor real quick. I apologize. So,
All right.
in a situation where there was no other food we could have possibly had in our rations except for finger food, like Otho, we're gonna die. We all have one piece of food left between us. I hold a box of French fries to you. Would he take the one singular French fry, or would he? Oh, would he not? Would he like? Would his principles be damned, or would he not take it?
I mean, does he have a fork and knife with him?
I was
No,
gonna say Milo's
Oh.
there. He has a fork and knife.
no fork and knife.
Chopsticks.
I mean,
then.
he's not gonna like stick his nose up like ugh fucking.
So I could also offer an alternative position, which would be why eat bird?
Because it's extremely healthy.
I straight up said
maybe if-
Eastgun would starve. He's not eating. the
Yeah,
axe
what if we
beak, so-
didn't eat the axe beaks?
You're gonna
I'm just
fucking tell me
saying.
why don't we just
Then
eat
it
the
wouldn't
goat?
answer the question.
Well, no, you
Not
answer
answering
it.
the question is still an answer.
It
Gaijin.
is, yeah.
All right, then
dot
next
dot
question
dot
then.
is a valid
Next
telltale
question.
answer.
It is
Ellipsis.
true.
Killer Chansey asks, if Milo had to make a different breakfast for everyone in the group, what would they make them?
There is a correct
pancakes.
answer for this.
Pancakes for
different.
everyone?
Yeah,
Different.
pancakes.
Are they
Pancakes.
different pancakes?
I
Give me
mean, they're different-
pancakes!
All right, everyone, shut the fuck up for a second. Okay, so the question was different breakfast besides the toast. I would assume. If you had to make
Correct.
a
I
different
think they meant
breakfast-
like a different breakfast for every individual character.
Yeah. What breakfast would you make specifically for Otho or
Okay.
Eastgon?
Does this have to be serious, or can I make this? Into
You can
a
do
joke?
whatever you want. It's your question.
Yep.
Okay, so Otho would get a glass of wine and a piece of bread. Kai would get a peanut butter sandwich.
The fuck?
No jelly, just peanut
no.
butter.
Just
The
peanut butter.
fuck? You heathen!
Let's see here.
Do I get water with it? Fucking dry mouth. Jesus Christ.
You can have water. You know,
No,
you
the
have
idea is
milk.
so that
I
you
don't
don't
I
talk.
get water.
You would have milk.
Oh, that's even better.
fuck's
Yeah, that's
sake.
even better.
So yeah, you get
Glue
milk.
his mouth
I
shut.
hate you. Guys, you'd fuck you.
Otho's having Lunchables today, boys.
Let me think. Let me think.
Tastes like the cafeteria.
All right, so okay, so for I'm blanking really bad.
Don't even get a fucking ego.
For Escan, what would he get Escan? He'd probably make hard-boiled eggs. For Gaius, it would be Studio Ghibli like bacon. Like the oversized, like way too thick bacon.
No, I get shit that doesn't even fucking exist. Let's go.
Well, I mean, I love the
I
idea
get cartoon
that
food. I'm on cloud 9, boys.
I love the idea that Milo is reminding Iskan where he came from and what he will return to with his breakfast.
No, so here's the thing.
You came into this world as egg, you will leave as egg.
It's harder. Look,
I want to see how that process works.
it's harder for me to discern what to give Kai and Otho. Otho's a little bit easier. Otho would probably, if I had to be real, it would still be toast, but it would be like maybe French toast. It would be like super high class toast. Trust me, it exists.
Or like the egg that's inside the toast sort of deal.
Like
like
a-
an egg
yeah,
in the basket.
Big
Yep.
Japanese style slice.
Yeah, it would be, but it would be
Thick
refined. It would come with like a completely sheened and polished fork and knife and a candle.
With wine?
Um,
Otho would appreciate that, definitely.
Yeah, with wine. The thing is, Kai. Look, I'm just gonna call you out, Bosco. Kai has been so withheld from the rest of the group in terms of like sharing what they are really interested in. It's hard to tell, buddy. It's hard to tell.
Give him,
You
just give him a plate of bones.
Cook a book.
Give him a plate of bones. He's been
Cook a
plate of
interested in
bones.
necromancy.
Shh. No, I got it. I will get you a receipt for Book It so you can get a personal pan pizza.
Oh my god. Let's fucking go.
Also, you can give him whatever left over of Rebu after you make the animal snack.
Make pancakes,
And there you
but
have
like
it.
on the stack, it's pancakes, but on each individual pancake is like one whole chapter of A Tale of Two Cities. In like Vegemite or something, I don't know.
Ew, what the fuck, Vegemite? This is breakfast. We want to have some sustenance in them.
Well, the pancakes are there.
Ew, what the fuck?
He's got plenty of fiber.
Honestly, no. I think a better one would probably be a Pop-Tart. Like with the
No, I know people are laughing, but like I actually
you're
buy
gonna
that.
give me Lunchables. Jesus Christ.
I actually buy that though. Well, think
How am
about
I
it this
getting
way.
downgraded? Pop-Tart is not an upgrade.
It's not a
food.
downgrade. No, because listen, he can toast it for you.
God, who eats a raw Pop-Tart?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He toasts it for you,
Let
so
me
it's not
finish.
raw.
Let me finish.
Ah.
It would be like a toaster strudel with like a little lick back and forth of the frosting. That way you can eat it in your hand and read with your other
I'm
hand.
just gonna throw out some. You could get eggs Benedict, country fried steak and eggs, Belgian waffle, bacon and eggs.
We have
any of
nothing.
this
You've
shit.
given us nothing in character that says you like any of that.
That's
stuff,
correct.
so you get a Pop-Tart. Nobody hates
Oh
Pop-Tarts.
my fucking
so-
god! I above game don't like Pop-Tarts.
But you eat them.
Dude, you get a fucking
I have
frozen
never had a
Hot
Pop-Tart
Pocket.
because I smell them and they
That's
smell
a
disgusting.
fucking lie. That is
I've
a
never
lie.
had a Pop-Tart.
I've
They
seen
look
you
disgusting.
eat a Pop-Tart.
You have not. I promise
I
you have
absolutely
not.
have.
I want someone to make fan art of all the characters arguing and Milo's in the corner with his fingers tapping together going excellent.
I'm just
And
happy
so
to
my
be
plan
here,
to take over the
guys.
world through breakfast
Could I
discourse
at least get
finally
some fucking
comes to
cereal? How about
fruition.
some fucking Lucky Charms that sparkle like magic?
You get a
No, you get
singular
Raisin
Cheerio.
Bran.
A singular Cheerio.
You get
I
you
feel
get
so loved, Gaijin.
You get you get Raisin Bran, but it's the Oops No Raisins version.
You get special. No, you
just
get
bran.
special K with none of the strawberries.
Oh,
Fuck,
fuck.
damn
That's
it.
the worst thing I can think of.
Fuck. With
This
fat-free
is-
milk, so you have to drink it in water.
This is what happens when Monty's not here to reel us in. I just want to let you all know.
That's it. You know what? You thought I was quiet before. I'm gonna say less, which means I'm gonna somehow reverse say things.
Oh my god. Speaking in reverse. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
Steak and eggs.
speaking in tongues.
Speaking in Eldritch.
All right. Well.
Fuck.
Next question. King Kiwi asks, I know that you've all talked about possible alternate versions of your Campaign 1 characters. For example, alternate Panic being a super innocent and chaste cleric. But what are some possible alternate versions for your campaign 2 characters that you can think of?
Wouldn't that just technically be like other characters we wanted to like make that we couldn't?
Either that or just polar opposites of our characters. Milo would be a leather-wearing biker on a hog way too big for him.
I'm trying to figure out if I can answer this without giving away.
Yeah, this
something
might give
about the
away things.
character.
I will say that an alternate universe of Kai might actually get a fucking breakfast. That'd be nice.
God damn. You're
Yeah,
gonna
'cause
hold
he
that
might
over
tell
my head
people what he
forever.
fucking
I'm
likes.
gonna hold that over you for at least the next 15 minutes.
Tell me what you fucking like, Bosco!
It's crazy
I can
because
tell you
it's
what,
just
I
like
a
you
bug
in
game.
real life. You don't ever tell anybody about yourself. I still don't know your fucking birthday.
That's fair.
Shit's coming out
So
tonight.
you get
That's
what
fair.
you deserve, boss.
Is
Hold
this
on,
Q&A or a fucking therapy session?
Hold on,
Shit.
we've gone to the broken egg. You know I like bacon and eggs.
I've seen you eat it. I don't know that you like it.
What the fuck does that mean?
I've seen you eat a Pop-Tart, and clearly you hate those.
What the fuck does that mean? Wait a second. Hold on. What do you mean you don't know if I actually like it? You think I just eat food because I hate it?
I've seen you eat a Pop-Tart, and you apparently hate those.
I haven't
so
eaten a pop. I promise you. I promise you.
you
I
have.
promise you. I can't fucking win.
Nope. That's the first correct thing you've said in the past half hour.
Wow.
Y'all wonder why I'm a bad person on stream. This is the shit I deal with.
The question is completely lost at this point.
Next. Just next.
Next question. Sorry, King
Wait,
Kiwi.
what was the? Yeah, no, legit answer though. I don't know I can answer it without spoiling current Iskan, unfortunately.
Yeah, ditto. Can't do that with Gaia. Sorry.
Is there a bear outside? Holy shit!
Oh, my fucking head hurts, dude.
Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I'm probably I would probably say someone that's a lot like Milo for an opposite of Otho. Someone who's very forgiving. Right. Are we ready to move on to the next one?
Yes,
think
please.
I don't know. Are we?
You're not gonna go
It's
on
about fucking
Raisin Bran,
breakfast.
are
I'm
we?
leaving.
Yeah, it's
Either-
dinner time. Why would you?
I-
why would you ask
Either
that?
Son
that
of
or
a
a flat-out
bitch!
criminal. Either that or a flat-out criminal.
Cool.
LJ asks, for the entire cast, what has been your favorite moment with your respective characters in the campaign so far?
I think that was just it. I think I just had it. I think that's the best thing that's happened to Kai is
That
above
wasn't
game
even
me
in
having to
character.
explain breakfast. That's literally it. That's fucking whatever, King Kiwi or LJ or whoever the fuck the question is from.
Oh my god.
I think for me it was probably the scene between Iskan and Minona and him sitting down to make the map of the stars. I really liked that moment. I really liked what Monty did with that moment. It was so small, but it felt so special. So I really liked that moment.
For Milo, probably the interactions with him, and the why do I keep thinking the stranger? That's not correct.
The Wanderer.
The Wanderer. The Wanderer. I keep. It's a mixture of Stranger Things and the Lone Ranger in my head. And I'm like, that's not right.
Because that's the fucking New Vegas in you kicking in.
Ah, there we go. The outsider. There we go. There we go.
Oh, the Outsider. Why do I call him
Oh my
the
god,
Wanderer?
the Wanderer.
Oh, God.
What the
They
fuck?
call me the
None of us
Wanderer.
know his name.
Because he
I'm the
doesn't have
Wanderer.
one.
I roam around.
But no, because that was between that and the conversation. Oh God, I can't remember which one of you talked to Milo about. I think it was Iskan actually, who talked to like, where's the balance? Because you're over here forgiving with one hand, and on the other hand, you're just crispy frying people. That was another
might have
big
been,
one.
That might have been Kai, actually.
Was that Kai? Bosco, real talk. Was that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, you're still hung up on breakfast.
Yes, I
He's just
am.
being
Fucking.
an asshole. Just ignore him.
I can't go to California now, can I?
No,
Yes,
well,
you
you
can.
can. Just
I'll
don't
bring
let me
you.
see you in the streets.
Oh, it's fine. I'll
No,
bring
sorry.
my
What
gun.
was it? Sorry, what was the actual question?
No, it was who was it that sat Milo down and was like, it's kind of fucked up that you're crispy frying one people
Oh, that was
with your
Kai.
right hand.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was Kai.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was supremely important for Milo's development.
What about you,
Sorry.
Otho?
I'm
What was
dying.
your favorite moment?
I'm thinking.
Oh, Cockney Otho.
I'm thinking. Yeah, it's me, Otho.
Oh,
Mommy.
is it Dozib?
It's time to get Otho. It's time to get
It's time-
Otho.
Both
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Both of these.
You two can be both though with the all new Bowflex.
God. I kind of like when Otho yeah.
Sorry, it was the poll. Sorry, continue.
No, get the fuck
When-
out of here.
When
Get the fuck outta
Otho
here.
when Otho finally had a goal put in front of him that he could devote his energy to in trying to figure out why what was her name? Warden Ahald was working with the bandits. He sort of like had somewhere to direct his focus and his I guess loathing rather than inward. He finally could have an outlet to point it outward and in a productive way as well, to where he stopped a smuggling ring.
It was good to have a target, right?
Yeah.
Because he was sort of floating around before that.
He was also directing a lot of his. He felt pretty powerless before that moment, but now that he's actually like made a tangible difference, there's sort of been a switch in the way he holds himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it negative for me to say that I don't think I have one just yet because I have something in mind and I haven't reached it?
I mean, we're still fairly early into the campaign.
Yeah,
despite
yeah,
being
like
apparently a fucking year in.
Yeah, it's only been a year.
Yeah.
You could talk about a favorite moment that's happened, but it doesn't have to be what will be eventually your favorite because so much stuff hasn't happened.
Yeah. See, that's the. Oh man, Man, this is what it's like to be a fucking fighter, huh? You can't get any story.
Keep going. I got to get more tea. I'll be right back.
Oh man, I guess the most like fun I had was like it's session 0. No one here's gonna
That's
fucking
fair.
understand.
That's fair.
My
Yeah.
favorite bits was session 0 because I finally got to like I'm not playing a fucking coward like zoning piece of shit from like far yonder away. I actually get to get into things' faces and actually like deal damage and be a part of the fight a little bit more, intimately. Like it's a meta situation. That's what I like about Gaius is that I gotta change up in meta. Story hasn't happened yet. Meta, I love that it's a complete opposite of what I was playing before, and it's a nice change of pace, and there's so many opportunities for things to like just blossom into something really cool and creative in the future. We just haven't gotten there yet.
Well, you heard it here
If-
first.
if I
Professional
can-
D&D player Christopher Zito just said, "If you play a ranger, you're a coward. Be a fighter." It's
I've been saying
Black
I
news.
Bro, it's not news. I've said I was playing a coward since midway into season 2.
All right.
Can I just want to piggyback off of you real quick, Zito. I really, like legitimately, no joke, really liked how you handled the bridge goblins the second time we came through. I think
Where
that
everyone thought I was
like,
gonna murder hobo the shit out of
Yeah,
them.
well, because it would have been so incredibly easy and expected to do that. And it's not just that you didn't do it, it's the way you went about it. Like the fact that we turned them into a legit business was incredible. Like that's the kind of thing that most people would not think of approaching a problem from that perspective. So I genuinely really enjoyed that moment.
Well, I'm glad you liked that bit because I that wasn't actually a play out of spite. That was actually playing true to like what Gaius would have fucking thought. And for some reason, a lot of people still kind of like, I kind of like see all the comments and I see like everything else that goes on, and like sometimes I look at chat and I see people say like, oh, this is gonna happen, he's gonna murder Hobo. It's like, wow, no one knows how Gaius works at all, and this is kind of amazing to work with.
He has been the least murder hobo of the entire crew.
Yep.
Despite
Like,
being the best
genuinely.
equipped for it.
Well,
He
I
takes
said
with
at the
great
beginning.
fighter comes great responsibility. Very
And
seriously.
he said at the beginning, and he said it before, and he'll always say it till the day he fucking dies. I don't kill because I want to. I kill because it's self-defense. I want to fight in sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punch a goblin, don't stab it.
I also,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say slightly piggybacking as well. I do like some of the little story hints that we've gotten from Gaius, like the axe, and how it definitely wasn't
yeah.
supposed to be there, and how you couldn't tell us. I was like, oh,
Mhm.
mystery.
Yeah. I'm glad people are catching the mystery bits, because I know like it's easy just to get caught up in Gaius like haha funny, but there's like something else there, and I'm doing my best not to make it as ham-fisted like I did with Task, but I just hope that's like happening.
See, that's the problem that I think that I have with Milo. Milo, there's not that much to divulge into with him because he's young, bright-eyed, and is very much willing to talk about himself, his family, and where he comes from.
I wouldn't say that's a problem.
Well, it's not. Well, it's not interesting, I suppose. There
I
are things.
disagree wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
especially
anyway,
as
bro.
like in the group mechanics. It's good to have someone who is that open, because there've been so many times when the crew is like, I don't want to talk to anybody, and Milo's like, so hey, let's talk, and like gets everybody to actually talk and address things.
But as far as him, though, like there are complex things about Milo that haven't been addressed yet. But it's not past. It's what will hopefully inevitably happen with him. Milo's a very future character, where Greckles was very much a past character. So much of what he was and how he had come to be was his past. Milo doesn't have that because Milo's barely 18.
Yeah, he's tabula rasa.
He is, yeah. So everything that will shape him is in the future, and that's kind of the way I want it. But because of that, there's not much intrigue behind him. Everything about him and the trials and tribulations I know he's going to suffer through because of how he is going to be in the future.
I think there's a lot to be said, though, about who and how he is in the now, though.
Yeah.
Seeing how he responds to every situation is really interesting, because it's one thing to like have a personality. It's another thing to use that personality and to act on, you know, your ideals and the things that drive you in the world. So, you know, I think there's less intrigue about his past, but that doesn't make it boring, in my opinion.
That's fair.
Because it means we don't know how he's going to react in a lot of situations, right?
Right. Because he hasn't. Here's the big hint. He's never been tested.
Right. So he is
Hold still, let me hit you
more
a couple times. Let's see if
interesting
you'll
in that
test.
regard.
That's the thing. It's like Milo doesn't see the world as black and white. He sees it as, gosh, I hope there's good in everyone. And there will come a time where that's going to get heavily challenged, and I don't even know how he's going to be when that happens. It's all going to be based on the context of what does happen. So
Kai. Sorry.
There is one thing I will say now that I'm kind of like, there is one interaction that's kind of like really been subtle, but I kind of like it. How everyone in the party has like looked to Gaius to be like, yeah, so how does this work? Like freelance work? And he's just like, oh shit, they're asking me for advice? Yeah, just do it. People are coming to him for advice now, and he's like, bro, this is like supposed to be the other way around. I'm supposed to be going out and getting world advice from other people, and they're coming to me now. What the fuck is happening? This just never occurred.
Gaius Agni brought to you by Nike. Just do it.
Well, he is the most worldly of everybody.
Oh God, you think he is?
He appears to be. At least he appears to be.
Yeah,
I will
exactly.
say,
He appears
from the
to
character's
be.
perspective.
From everyone else thinks Gaius is worldly, and he's just like, oh my God, you deluded idiots. I'm gonna do my best to not disappoint you, but okay.
You get all the pressure of being a hero without any of the accolades.
Well, he read all the fucking books he's read. He's just like, all right, I was prepared for this. All right, do it.
You took the leadership skill, right?
Yeah, I'm a leader, all right. Despite the fact that I have crippling anxiety over my family and all their achievements, and I haven't done that. And oh fuck, here I go.
Just like every leader. You fit right.
Just
in.
like fucking, he like goat faints.
Muscles lock.
Yeah. Oh, here I go.
Well then.
Oh, it happened again.
With that,
Excuse you.
we want to move on to the next question.
I have something to say.
Okay.
What's that?
Okay. One of the coolest interactions that I can remember is Iskon talking to Winona specifically, because I thought that was pivotal for his character, because ever since then he's been doing a lot of cool shit. But more than that, above game, I've been really impressed with Gaijin and Mark as players. Gaijin, because from campaign 1 to campaign 2, the risks that you're taking as Milo, whether it's as a cooker, doing an accent, how every single scene you're willing to jump in and engage, and you'll basically put the game on your back and be like, we're doing something. Whether y'all motherfuckers say yes or no, I'm gonna do something. Like I like, it's such a drastic change from where you would kind of take a backseat a lot as Greckles, and it's just been really good to see. And I can tell how much fun you're having with him, and it's awesome. Likewise with Mark, to come into a group where you have established chemistry between Zito, Gaijin, and Connor, who have been playing every Wednesday for over half a decade, to be able to seamlessly fit into that group and make it work. And also, I think the two of you have really carried a lot of the role play in the first 30-something episodes as we come up on episode 30. Like, both of you deserve a lot of credit for what you've done in the first quarter of this game. So it's just been really fun to watch you guys operate as players. It's hard to pick out a specific moment because you guys have done so much, but you guys in particular, I give you guys a lot of props.
Well, thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I'll make sure to leave a Pop-Tart on your doorstep.
I will fucking murder you.
I will leave
Berry
you
or strawberry?
I tried to be sweet, and Mark just had to fucking take the dagger out.
That's my
Bosco.
defense mechanism, and you know that.
Swear to fucking Christ.
Bosco,
Yes.
can I give you bacon and eggs?
I would appreciate that, Gaijin.
Okay, I'll get you that for you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
I'll order you some Giordano's.
I fucking
What even
love
is that?
I fucking love Giordano. It's deep dish from Chicago, and it's so good.
Oh, okay. I'd be down for that.
It's so good. I have one in my fridge. It's so good.
Do you?
Ooh.
I do have one left.
Okay, just pretend I ordered it for you because I can't order
Excellent.
Giordano's.
Excellent. I got you. Go ahead, Con. You can move on. I've been a nice
All
person
right.
enough. Move on.
Let's see. Interesting one from Mega Waffles AU. Question for everyone: if the Ash Plague never hit, what course would your characters be taking? Where would Milo travel to spread the good word? Would the brothers head home? What would Gaius aspire to?
Yeah, it's exactly what Milo would. Milo wouldn't be spreading the word so much as taking inventory on the world, then spreading the word.
Continue freelance work until Gaius was able to hit up like any sort of gladiatorial like place where he could be an entertainer and do combat at the same time, or just combat as sport.
Iskan would still be trying to map the continent, but I think he might have made Runnel sort of like a home base of operations for himself. He really liked that town. So I could see him staying there for quite some time. And just kind of like going out on expeditions to like map out areas and then come back.
Well, to answer your sub question, sort of, I think it would be a long, long time before the brothers went back to Martirallo, as opposed to going back relatively soon.
There would have had to have been a coming to Jesus moment for them and a conversation between them before that ever happened. The fact that it was forced upon them, the coming to Jesus moment is going to be very different.
I think there would have had to have been no other option than to go back to Martirallo for us to return.
Yep.
And
I think
that's what
Otho would,
happened.
I think Otho would have wanted to, but I think he would have went with Kai when Kai would not go back.
Otho absolutely would have wanted to, and Otho would probably have played sort of a subservient role to Kai as well.
I mean, it makes sense for reasons we can't talk about.
Yeah.
All the tinfoil hats come out because
Yeah,
Otho's
go ahead,
a
take the
reanimated
tinfoil
golem
hats,
that
yeah.
Kai brought back, and
That's just where his soul is right now.
Kai used his
Confirmed class.
necromancy powers to
Guys,
bring it back.
Bosco
Oh
just
my
confirmed
God.
Kai's class.
Look. Kai's class is Edward Elric.
No,
Oh shit.
please don't. Be a better alchemist.
Pre-dog and little girl
Yeah,
murderer.
Could you? Anybody else? Maybe don't fuck
If
up
this
the
video
bringing your
gets
mother
1
back.
million views, I'll bring back my mom.
Oh God.
Oh Christ!
Well, did anybody else want to chime in on this one?
No,
I
I got
We
I
all
like how I
answered.
made that one comment and everyone in the chat's like Zito why. I'm like, oh fuck off! How old is that fucking anime and manga? Shut up.
Mango. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wondering if you should even answer this question.
Go ahead. Answer it. Let's do it.
Omnisidiac asks, for the whole cast, what are some of the characters that you had lined up but didn't pass the test for the characters that you're playing now?
Kind of mood. It wasn't really about tests. It was just figuring out what we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fits
I
better.
mean, I will admit that I legitimately flipped a coin. I had two characters that I was really in love with. One of them was Iskan. The other, I won't go into too much detail other than he would have been far more adventurous. A very, very boisterous character. But I'm glad the coin came up tails because I've had a lot of fun with Iskan. So I don't really look back at the other idea too often anymore.
I can pull back the curtain a little bit on my choices. I had 3 characters, one of them also being Gaius. One of them I was not allowed to because of meta reasons, and the second one, I was told that I was told that Connor was going to be playing a shifter, so I backpedaled.
Oh, right. Yeah, I
Mhm.
remember.
Could have been 2 shifters in an alternate.
You
There
know,
was also
actually-
a lot of. There could have been a lot of class over because there was a point in time where there were multiple classes that had 2 people that wanted to do it, and eventually everybody spread out. But there was a chance that there could have been similar races, similar classes, all that stuff.
Oh no!
Expounding on...
I'm sorry. Sorry, just one,
it's
one more quick thing.
Go for
One
it.
more- I'm sorry. One more quick thing. For everyone who is saying, because I'm looking in the Discord right now, it was Themesis. No, it wasn't Themesis.
No.
Nothing about Campaign 1 was going to be attached to this game. It was going to be something completely different all the way.
Just briefly about the whole shifter thing. Originally, Otho was not going to be a shifter. He was going to be a tabaxi.
Yes.
Ah.
I think something possessed me to make him a shifter.
Yeah,
Well, it's
I
'cause
was
you were
surprised
talking
when
to
you said
Bosco
that. I
too
was
much.
No, I was ready for the tabaxi. People were like,
I'm
Connor.
Yeah,
And
I'm
it's
the
like,
one
no,
who
he didn't want to
suggested
do that. He changed it. Yeah.
I'm the one who suggested the shifter, actually, not Bosco.
Yeah. I didn't push him in that direction. He was
through
like,
Bosco influence. 'Cause
no, he was gonna do a tabaxi, and that's what I was ready for. I'm
Bosco
like,
said
all right.
something offhand in conversation about a werewolf or something, and then like
for
3
fuck's
weeks
sake.
later, the inception.
Was it me or was it
brain-
LJ? Because I feel like he's around LJ more.
as well. I can actually reveal in earnest one of the characters that didn't get picked for this campaign. If any of you are familiar with Yaroshian's show D6, specifically D6 Black Archives, my backup character in that game was going to be my character in this game. My Yuan Ti necromancy wizard Salazar.
Snack.
Ooh. Snack.
Lizazar.
Yeah. But there were a couple of problems with that.
Yeah.
Just a couple.
There were a couple.
Just a couple.
Some very
Just a couple.
small problems.
Oh, someone's yelling at me in Discord. Which one was the Chronomancer rabbit? That was me, but that was an early concept phase, and I actually dropped that because I didn't think it was gonna fly. And then I found out after like getting Gaius in, and I said that idea, I was told, oh, that could have worked. I'm like, oh fuck, what?
Yeah, I also was gonna be a rabbit character. But then I was like, no, there's too many furries in this cast, so...
Wow.
Oh, fuck you. Well, you say that. The shifter I was going to be... I was half expecting like there was going to be like fallback with Bosco on this one, because the shifter I was going to pick was going to be Wolf.
Well, we can't prove that Kai's not a werewolf.
It means
so-
you have a good. It means you have good taste.
We can't prove that Kai's not a werewolf.
You also can't prove that he's not.
Exactly. He's Schrodinger's werewolf.
No,
Yeah,
he just.
Anybody else have any input on this one?
No, that's the thing. He's a were talker. On a full moon, he'll actually speak in game.
Oh
Just
shit!
have
He
conversations.
just starts role playing Shakespeare.
Oh, what's up, guys?
More of
So-
a Y wolf. Oh.
We have to tie him down on full moon.
have any more thoughts on this one?
Conversation.
I'd love
I
to
think
talk.
we're- oh,
I'd
yeah,
love
go
to
ahead.
talk about mine, but I probably shouldn't because they could possibly be other characters.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
On that note, there was another part of this question, but we've gone over it before. It's if we save them as backup characters, we don't have backup characters in this campaign. We go in wanting these characters to survive, but if
Shit happens.
if the time comes for them to go, that's when we start thinking about our backup characters. We don't have a backup character in mind.
As an example, because I think it's the only time on this channel that it's happened, when Connor made his secondary character for Prince Division, that wasn't decided until Tanis got taken out of the campaign. I won't spoil anything, but when Tanis could no longer be around, it was only after we talked that, hey, why don't we just let Connor do something else so he doesn't have to like miss 3 or 4 weeks? And that's when he made that character. So that's kind of how it works.
The other-
My backup
ahead.
character is a Tarask who was magic.
I'll allow it.
Holy
Yep,
shit.
I'll allow it.
Go ahead.
Oh, he gets that, and I can't homebrew. Fuck off, all of you. Shut up.
No, but it's really beneficial too for the story to do that as well, because
Oh
then it
yeah,
means
tell
we're
me
not,
so.
We're not thinking about like, what might my other character do in this situation? Like,
Or, man, I really wish I could do
And-
blah, 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 because
Right.
blah can't do it.
right, and in that situation, if we do have our main characters die, then creating a new character is going to be predicated on everything that's happened in the story up to that point. Because we might have a different idea of a character we might want to play based on where the story has gotten us.
Right.
And that'll help Monty too from trying to figure out how she would introduce another character if that.
Well,
came
also
to
think about it this way: if you're writing all these story beats for these characters that you expect to have your players invested in, then your player goes, "Hey, so this backup character, in case this one dies, not that he's going to, but like all this," and you're like, "Why am I putting all this work into a character that you're already thinking about something else?"
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind when you're in your own games. Your DMs want you to be committed to what you have. Now, if you're
They
playing
want you
Ravenloft,
to
that's
live.
different. You should have a backup character for Ravenloft. You're supposed to die.
Oh yeah,
But
Ravenloft
that's
is the
different.
exception.
That's the exception.
Or Dungeon Land.
Or Dark
yeah,
Sun.
if you're in a game where you're expected to die, backup characters are needed so that you can just keep going because you're expected to die. That's the one exception.
God, guys, you know, imagine if they
and
fucking made Dark
if you're
Sun.
playing Paranoia, your main character is your backup character.
Exactly. It's just a clone of a clone of a clone of a clone.
Yes, Cito?
I was saying, imagine a picture, if you will, Dark Sun in 5e.
No thanks.
Have fun being a cleric in Dark Sun. Yeah, that'll work out real good for you.
I'm good.
Dusk
Does anyone else
Ninja-
smell PTSD?
I can't hear you over my ageless bug man.
Dusk Ninja Kenji asks, for everyone, if you could pick a song to be your character's theme song, what would it be and why?
Oh my god.
We've addressed this before. I'll say again, I
Didn't I
can't
pick
say what
go
the
ahead.
real one would be yet, but the backup one is closer defined by the Indigo Girl.
I can't believe you picked the backup song before your first one died. Jesus Christ. We just went over this, Mark, and you already have a backup song.
Didn't I say mine was a Real Big Fish song? I just don't remember which one it was.
I think
you
it
did,
was. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember Life Sucks, Let's Dance came up because that was what I wanted for you.
Did any of our wiki wizards take notes on any of those?
Yeah, like, come on.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure it's on a tropes page.
Hey, I don't know if I ever answered that one, but I just thought of something that would work very, very well that only old people will understand.
All right, I'm ready. Lay it on me.
Sun Do Shine from Rockadoodle.
I remember. I
Oh,
just
wow.
quoted Rockadoodle the other day. The Tie Your Shoes
Wow.
song. I sang that to someone, and they're like, "I don't know what you're doing." I'm like, "Rockadoodle." They're like, "What?"
Yeah.
Thank you, Gaijin.
Wow.
You're
That
welcome.
actually is really, really fitting.
Yup.
Rockadoodle's great.
Yo, okay, I found the song. I should know by now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, this is completely a Gaius song. I'm gonna put it in the chat for everyone to
Do
check
it.
it out.
Yeah.
It
No, you're right.
100% is Gaius.
It is. I remember this song. I love Life Sucks, Let's Dance, same album.
Yep.
Yeah. Even the like mellow way that they sing in that song is Gaius.
And then we need like a what's like I think that's like 3 albums back that like all the songs are aggressive. That's when like it's the fucking like, oh, time to fight now.
It's fighting time.
Goddamn beautiful day. That was the other one I was thinking of.
For a few reasons, simply because I am a huge nerd. I think Otho's theme would be "Can't Say Goodbye to Yesterday."
What's that from?
That is from Metal Gear 2: Sons of Liberty.
Ah, okay.
It's sort of like a gentle, swingy, piano ballad. Definitely like old cabaret, easy listening things.
All right.
And he's the song is about trying to find out what you're trying to find out your purpose, and thinking of the good old days and wondering if you'll ever get back to that point.
Whatever happened to predictability?
Milkman, Paperboy, Evening TV.
Wow,
We
you
get
guys just
everybody?
dropped the ball. Jeez. I thought we were gonna do the whole group and then like get to the big reveal for the chorus as we all sing together.
Everywhere you look, everywhere you look, somebody who needs you.
Sorry, I was going
And
through
you look
PTSD 'cause-
everywhere, and you look there.
I was going through PTSD because I'm just like, how do I fucking like ebb in a song from Rockadoodle into all of this?
Gotcha.
I have no.
I have no idea.
So next question.
Well, hold on, I didn't answer.
Yes. Well, you did
Let's.
it.
No, I did. What was my answer?
Well, then answer.
All right. My answer is that I can't answer because it'd be a spoiler. Because if I told you and you listened to the lyrics, it would be a spoiler. I have,
So shut up.
I have hinted at it in game.
Do you have
but
a backup song?
I do have no. I don't have a backup song, but I have a song for Remy. So I'll say Remy's
That's
because
they're not asking. We don't care about Remy. Remy's
shut up.
dead.
I care about Remy. Whoa. First of all,
Damn.
fuck off. Second of all, so Remy's is Elysium from Gladiator, and it's actually the complete set of songs that Hans Zimmer probably stole from his interns. I mean, wrote himself. It's Elysium. It's Elysium, Honor Him, and Now We Are Free. And if you listen to that 8-minute track all the way through, which is basically one long song, but it's 3 sections of it, I feel like listening to that, you could hear the story of Remy's life from like the start of the Valithian War all the way up until where we currently ended. And every time I listen to it, I get emotional when I think about Remy because it's just it fits him so well, and it goes from a kind of tragic song to something that's very uplifting. And if you've seen Gladiator and know how that music is used, it makes a lot of sense. So it's a very impactful song.
Task
Well-
was the River of Souls from Turok 2.
No, he was the River of Dreams from Billy Joel because you're from Long Island.
How the fuck?
So
I've been walking
Seika's-
in the middle of.
Seika's song was something I actually wrote and sang in an episode. Go back and
I
find it.
remember that.
I wrote that song
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
because I'm a weeb.
At least you're not alone.
Hey, we belong together. Okay.
Yeah.
There are 2 themes that I think would fit Panic. One would be the Book of Heavy Metal, which would be for more of his like rocker boy personality. The other one, which I think reflects his quote unquote true personality, would be Wait for Me from Hades Town.
Wow, Hades Town.
Yeah,
Wow.
because he's trying to find his mom, and he's like, "Wait for me,
Yeah.
like don't go." Let's see.
While we're here, did Greckles have a theme song?
You know what? I really don't know. So I'm gonna ask all of y'all.
Shining finger, shining.
Not even close. Not even close. What do y'all? Okay, except for Bosco. What do you think Greckles' song would be? Chat
Something from
included.
Naruto.
No.
Oh.
We are fighting.
Waiting dreamers, yada yada yada
I'm
yada.
like
Next question.
I'm trying to find a legit... Dude, there was a
Your
legit
Gaijin
answer I had
shriveling.
for you. There was a legit answer I had for you, but it's from a soundtrack to a video game that I don't remember what the title of it was, but I know it was from Slay the Spire.
Gotcha.
I don't know,
think it was
something off
literally the boss fight.
something off the Ninja Gaiden soundtrack.
I don't think you need to be stereotypical about choosing a theme song for Greckles.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Why?
All right,
'Cause
maybe
where-
you went
where's
too
Greckles?
far in the other direction.
Shit.
He's in Alavast.
I
Well,
would
that
say
was
definitely something about like masks.
Masks.
Yeah.
Tiger
See, I
Mask
think-
theme from New Japan.
Jesus Christ.
Next question.
I tried.
I tried,
Alright.
Gaijin. I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, Zito's vibing in the corner.
Dude, you have unearthed my childhood. Fuck off.
Dude, I love rockapella.
All right, what up?
I
right.
would walk 500 miles an hour.
me
Would
see.
walk.
Bustin' by Neil C. Stierga.
Bustin' by Ray Parker Jr.
No, that's Ghostbusters theme.
No, not
Which was
that version.
ripped off from.
That was the version he was talking about.
I am going to fire my Omega lasers.
Do it. We're just killing Dead Space while you find a question. You see what I did there? Dead Space.
It's
I
a
get
remake.
it. It's an anime.
I mean, it is.
It actually is.
technically. Can't answer that question.
Whoa.
It's scary.
Interesting
Scary.
question from Ace Marrow, follower of Lies. If you were to redesign your characters, what would they look like?
I wouldn't. I hate to be that guy, but I wouldn't.
I mean,
I wouldn't either. Do you know
yeah.
how hard it was to get fucking approval?
Well, I actually have made this a trivia point. Gaius wasn't meant to be all covered in fur. That was actually a mistake that I'm like, ooh, I like this. So I guess he would be more in line with a typical satyr, where it would just be flesh up top and then fur on the bottom. But it's fine as it is, so nothing changes.
Wait,
I
what
will
if,
say-
what if it was fur on top, flesh at the bottom?
That's a reverse mermaid.
I love that Citric is in the
Reverse
chat being like,
mermaid.
Citric's in the chat being like, no, go ahead, I'm listening.
I knew, like, within 20 seconds of picking Iskan's name, I knew what kind of lizard I wanted him to be based off of. And within 20 minutes of it, I was already in Theropod's DMs going, help me design this lizard boy. So, like, we went through a pretty lengthy process of, like, narrowing down his design. And I was happy with it from the beginning. It was just about getting the patterns right and finding the right balance of colors. So, I wouldn't change anything about Iskan.
The only thing I could say about Kai is if I had my way, he would be even more generic looking and the most ripped out of a character creation suite that you've ever seen.
It's
the
dude
blandest
from
of
the
clothes.
front of the How to Draw Manga
Yes,
book.
yes.
Oh my
I want.
god!
It would have been. He would have been so boring and innocuous looking that you would not have been able to pick him out of a lineup.
Default
I'm gonna tell
creator
you this
wrestler.
right now.
Default creator wrestler.
I'm going to fucking tell you this right now, Bosco. I would have been legitimately mad at you if Kai looked like generic How to Draw Manga man. John Manga is not allowed in this campaign. Fuck you.
You have slightly offset pupils.
Oh my god, I'm having
With
a
the
fucking
nose
aneurysm.
The nose
The
is only
artist of
visible
Zito
from
is dying.
3/4 view.
Do you not understand how many times I have been asked, this is a good Christmas present for you, right? Fuck off! Fuck you and your John Manga book!
Dude, that's like the Scholastic Book Fair's #1 bestseller.
I know, and I fucking despise that it is!
The only thing I can
John
think.
Manga.
The only thing I can think of for Otho was that originally Otho was going to be a different kind of tiger. He wasn't going to have the white hair and black stripes.
Was he gonna be a Bengal?
He was going to be a melanistic tiger, actually.
Ooh.
Yep. Which was
Yeah,
also
it
really
would've
cool
had
looking.
Black
Or
hair
he-
and white stripes.
Yep, pretty much. Well, it was the way I was going to do it is he was going to have like sort of dark gray hair and then pure black stripes.
Sick.
So you'd have sort of like a salt and pepper thing going on, but not really.
Salt and pepper.
Thank you, Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, that's all I got really, honestly.
Cool.
Let's see.
Dude, I'm gonna remember John Manga till the day I die.
Dude, I just
I've never
every
heard
time
anyone
there's a
call
generic
that
anything,
John
I just call it
Manga
John
before.
whatever it is.
I fucking love that, Zito. Thank you for that game.
You're welcome.
Captain Bunny Rabbit asks a topical question. What TTRPG have you always wanted to try but never got a chance to play?
Oh my god, let me count the ways.
Star Wars.
Really?
Ooh.
Really? I've had 4 campaigns in the Star Wars tabletop planned that all fell apart after character creation. I've never been able to actually play any of my Jedi characters.
Scion, Mutants and Masterminds,
Yes.
Savage Lands.
Savage Lands.
Savage Lands, oh god, it was on the tip of my tongue and I just had it. Fuck. Fuck.
I got one.
Go ahead.
L5R. I've
nice.
never had the
You've
opportunity
never actually
to play
played it?
I've never had the chance to.
Wow.
There's no group has been available. No one's been wanting to run it.
Hey, Zito.
No, I will not put that evil on him.
What the fuck?
What if it's just you and me and Zito? We'll do a 3-person.
Let me be
L5R.
Scorpion.
No,
I mean,
you will
do
never
it.
be so. If I'm so okay, public right now.
Motherfucker!
Fuck you! I'm not allowing it.
I'll be back. I'm gonna
You're
refill
a
my drink.
player. You just said the question was play. You would be a player.
I
You don't
would-
get to decide.
If there was a scorpion character and I found out about it, if I was a crab and I would be a crab, I would fucking kill you.
Can you at least let me not be a John Human?
Oh, do you want to be Cooney? Do you want to be like a crazy Frankenstein kabuki boy?
Sure, just anything other than John Human.
You would.
I wanna
think
be-
You would love being Cooney because you just get to screw around with Shadowland shit and like do wild experiments.
Sick, whatever. I don't care what clan. Let me just do this.
Don't tell Money that I'd be Crab. She'd eat me.
I
want to be
always-
Kenku personally.
I've always wanted to play Cyberpunk
Don't
Red.
sigh at me.
Ooh.
Cyberpunk Red
Original?
would be
Either of any of the Cyberpunk, but specifically Red because it's new.
I think you
Shadowrun.
would really enjoy it.
Oh God, I would love to play
I-
Shadowrun.
I haven't
You
played
haven't played
Shadowrun in a
Shadowrun?
long time.
No, I've never had.
Dude, I wish
Again, I
Bosco
never had a
were
chance.
here.
Bosco. Okay.
Bosco,
I-
when
I-
you listen to the VOD, we'll work out a Shadowrun campaign so these boys can do a milk run.
Yo, listen. I remember what the one was that I've always wanted to play. I got the character creation one session and the game disbanded, and I despised it ever since because every time I ever fucking bring it up, everyone goes, "Oh, you know what we should do instead? Vampire or werewolf." Fuck you! I want to play Changeling.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I feel
yeah,
that.
I want to play Changeling. Stop bullying me into playing vampire or werewolf. I don't give a fucking shit. I
Well,
want to play
guess
Changeling.
Guess what, Zito? It's Chronicles of Darkness now, so you can play a changeling in any setting.
Fuck yeah! Let me be mage too while I'm at it.
Can I answer the anti-question of this question?
What
The
the
anti-question.
The anti-question would be, what would be the tabletop game that you would never ever want to play?
Oh fuck.
Fate. I'll never play Fate. Never doing it.
Call of Cthulhu because I know how.
Thank you. I was about to say fuck Call of Cthulhu.
Why?
Well, because we know how it ends.
Yeah. Also,
Well,
in a fantasy game where crazy shit happens, if the best you can do is break even, that's fucking boring.
Mm-hmm.
I've played.
Well, maybe you've just played bad Call of Cthulhu campaigns.
There's other ways around that. Please tell me.
Yeah, it's called being a good writer and DM.
All right. If you want to look, tell you what,
That
Mark.
sounds like you just put yourself up on the table there, bud.
I was about to say, Mark, if you ever want to run a
I
Call
may
of
or
Cthulhu
may not
game,
be working on something in the World of Darkness setting that's Call of Cthulhu inspired. I don't know. Maybe there's some seats for you.
Well,
guys.
see,
Who
that's the
knows?
thing, though. Is like if you're modifying it, then it's not the same system. I'm talking about just raw, the game Call of Cthulhu.
What about
Gaijin.
the system do you hate, though, specifically?
Oh, it's not the system. It's
not the
fucking
system.
setting.
Well, that's what the question was what tabletop system did you want to play in that you haven't
System.
played
I
it
thought
yet?
we were just talking about flat tabletop.
Oh,
games.
just in general. Okay.
The
Okay.
game is the system.
si-
If you're talking about a specific like module or like structured campaign, that's a whole nother question.
Oh, well then here, I'll make this easy. Fuck raw Call of Cthulhu. I liked Cyber Call of Cthulhu.
I'd be
Where
down.
at
I
lea-
could- yeah,
Where
yeah,
where
yeah.
at least it could have been Cyberpunk and then Call of Cthulhu shit happens. That's interesting.
I'm
Dude,
going to give
old-
the. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to give the obvious normie answer and say Fatal.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
what
fucking
I was.
thought of
that's
that
what I
in
was-
years.
That's what I meant when I said fate. I meant fatal. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah. Is it the same thing? I didn't even know.
No, they're not the same thing. I think fatal is correct. My brain just doesn't want to remember that it exists, so it blocks it out.
Yeah, there's like 3 different fates, and I'm like, wait, which one were we talking about?
The weird sex racist one.
Yeah,
That
fatal.
one, yes.
Yeah, that's
That
fatal.
fatal.
That's fatal.
I don't want to know
Aside
now.
from all of that, it looks like hell to play.
It is a nightmare on paper, and it is a fucking travesty in practice.
you
when
know what?
creating-
So it goes from bad to worse.
When
No,
creating
wait.
a character, you need 200 dice rolls to generate your ability scores.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But why?
I'm
Oh,
sure.
but wait. There's a whole section on anatomy that you have to fill out.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna say it. I want to play another pony game. I like
let's-
that dumb system. I
Yo,
love
listen,
it.
listen. I didn't
God.
get a chance to play it, but Write Your Horse Mom a Letter game actually looks like a fun time, like setting wise and like interesting play wise, because it's just you write a letter to Horse Mom with magic, and then all of a sudden everyone else on the table gets to write their experience to Horse Mom.
I like the idea of playing in a campaign with whimsy and low stakes. Like that sounds like
Oh,
so
like
much
what
fun.
like what Joe Cat was talking about in that one tweet that one time, like
Yep.
where it's not save the world, it's go do a bulletin board quest and then
Sli-
hang out with
Slice
friends.
of life. With
You know what?
fantasy.
The one shot that we did with was that Dice Legends,
Yeah.
where we
Yes.
were all animals.
Yeah.
That was a fucking blast. Cause like for us at least,
Three
the
of us
stakes
got
were
bard
pretty
levels.
low. The stakes were pretty low for us at least. So like we had no idea that this was like even tied into like a major serious campaign.
Yeah, we
or
had no
anything.
idea what was going on.
So just being able to have fun and be kooky animals and do fun stuff, like that's a great time. Not that I hate the more long form stories where like you have a developing story. I love those, but it is nice to just kind of let
Bro, we
loose
should
every
play
once in a
Mouse
while.
Guard.
I'd be down for that.
Ooh, interesting. Well, not to spend too much time on this question. I think we've all answered.
Next one, I guess.
Where?
Tish.
Tish.
You can do it, Connor. I believe in you.
Looking for one.
Also, one aside, I would run Pokemon Tabletop Adventures.
Of course you would.
Fuck you.
We've actually got an Animon game brewing. It's not. Yeah.
My favorite Digimon.
Let's see.
The
already
Steam
answered
is
that.
being released.
Yeah.
Also, the
I'm-
new Marvel tabletop RPG looks interesting. I'm waiting for more info. I have the playtester book. and it
Hyper Light
seems
Drifter, the
Waiting to
RPG.
receive more info.
Already answered that one.
How are you, chat? Let's ask you a question.
No, that's a terrible idea.
How
Connor, can you not
am
find one question?
I'm looking at questions that would be like interesting to answer, but like
Here's my question to chat. Have you ever had a dream where you can, if you could, if so, you
Plays
could,
the living to fight the dead.
you could-
you could do anything.
The yes is rolling.
You're all sheep. You said
Yep.
the same answer.
No.
I don't
There it
dream,
is.
so no.
I don't have a soul, so no.
Is that void? Are you void inside? What the fuck does that mean?
I've
I
had
am the
too many
Void
concussions
Walker.
to dream, so
Whoa! All right. Well, here we go. All right,
it's true.
Connor, please.
Save us, Connor.
Wow, I'm
From-
opening and sharing an important aspect of my person, and everyone's like, "Move along."
How are the Pop Tarts?
Delicious.
Oh, I'm fucking murdering you.
From Dougler93, have you guys ever had a session or a moment in game that just felt cathartic when it was over? If so, what was it?
Ah!
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead then.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if we have the time.
We
Short
don't have
version,
the time.
abridged version.
About 3/4 of the way through that long campaign that Bosco and I
I knew you were
Um,
going to say this.
we
I think we had the same thought.
the short version of it is Bosco's first character died.
Yup,
And-
we had the same idea. We had the same.
and it was so heartbreaking because this was Bosco's first tabletop experience ever. It was his first character ever.
We
in
were
a
2
tabletop
years
game
in.
Ever. We were 2 years in, and his character died. And so he had
And
to
it was
make a new
I was
character.
unconscious when he died.
It was the most like unceremonious death of a player ever, but it
was
lingered
awful.
for months. And like he made a new character, and we could all tell that he was like not fully into it because he was still like really like hating that his first character died. And it wasn't until like 2.5 years later I don't even remember specifically the situation, but there was
The campfire.
cleric. No, was it at the fire?
Is it when he came back?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was brought.
Sorry,
to
I'm
the
like almost
portal.
crying already.
Yeah, I
Because
remember this.
he
Fucking
came
moment
out of,
'cause I had
like,
a script. I have the script. Where's the pages?
again, this is all the short version, but in a time completely unexpected when like my character was just floundering. He truly didn't know what to do. He was like getting ready to throw his life away. He was just out of options. And the spirit of Bosco's first character, Wolf, visited him and they had a conversation, and it like fixed the trajectory of this character. But like that moment, like being able to have that actual like final goodbye conversation and seeing that like, you know, he was in a better place and like all that stuff, it all came at a time. So I'm really like actually emotional.
Mark,
it all
Wolf
came at a
return notes.
time.
I found them.
Shut
I
up.
found them.
Let me
I'm
get
looking
through
at
this.
them. I have the
Shut up.
notes. I have the speech.
It came through a time when I was going through a lot personally, and so it felt sort of like a version of me that had died several years before was coming back to tell me that I was okay, and that having that happen, first of all in a tabletop game, and second of all with Bosco, who by that point had become one of my closest friends, like that moment will forever be cemented in my brain. I'm sure you guys can hear it because I'm like fucking emotional just even remembering back to it. But it was insane. I mean, it was 2 years later, all but forgotten, and no thought in my mind was like this could ever happen, and then it happened. So it was incredible. Shout out Zanny. Bosco, don't you fucking read that script.
I'm not gonna read it. It's just, I'm looking at all the fucking notes and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm emotional too.
Like, I guess the most cathartic thing out of me was after all the years of having terrible circumstances happen, or just like never being able to actually experience a game to its start to finish, doing TFS at the table and seeing it fucking get completed was the most cathartic thing ever, because that was following like I've said this before in chat. It's kind of shocking that I actually stuck with this hobby and enjoy it for all the shit that it's ever thrown at me. For me just to be spiteful and just go, all right, fine, fuck it, I'll do it myself. I finally did, and it felt amazing, and there were people who liked it, ? I know they're out there, and the fact that they are, holy fuck, that's cathartic.
Yeah, I can definitely imagine that. Being able to do the thing that no one would tell you, or no one.
Yeah, everyone told me I was either doing wrong, or it's stupid that you think this way, or whatever. It's just like, this just sounds like all shit you're telling me just to do anyway, because fuck you. And I did it, and it was great, and oh man, I'd do it again.
Mark.
And you better.
Mark.
What?
2016.
Fuck off. Anybody else?
There's people
I
in chat
honestly-
saying,
I was just gonna say, I honestly don't know.
Sorry, I didn't mean for it to get all heavy.
Definitely nothing on that level. Definitely nothing like that.
I love you, Mark.
I love you too, Bosco.
I already talked about my most cathartic tabletop thingy, and that was completely throwing my DM for a loop by not doing the infiltration mission, but rather convince the entire town to just fucking steamroll the evil.
okay, for all the
Was
people
it
who are
just
saying,
because you were able to do it, or was it like in response to something?
So since we're all getting emotional and such, some of you may not know, but back in 3.5, if you took level penalties, you could take on subspecies. I was a half celestial. I was a half celestial paladin. What that meant is that I had like a 22 charisma. So the thing is that my DM was like, okay, give me your speech on the spot right now and make a dice roll.
Wait, and make a dice roll?
And make a
Fuck
dice
that.
roll. No. It made sense. The dice roll was like, it was in the 20s. I rolled stupid high. And I actually sat there and gave a speech about how these people knew that they were being abused and in some cases murdered and downtrodden, and that they have the power to do something about it only if they would rise up. But this was a 5-minute long speech that didn't repeat itself. And after all that, like everybody got into the spirit. Like I was able to go a little ham because I admit I was pro tag cooning a little too hard then, because that was back in high school. I didn't know any better. But the cool thing though is that everyone else jumped in on it. When I said that we got a group of pirates to shell the tribunal building, that was because we had we had a swashbuckling rogue that was able to convince the pirates to be like, hey, get like 16 cannons to go shell that. Like when D&D is at its best, it's when an idea occurs and everyone jumps in on it and has something equally of impressive value to add to it.
Agreed. Yeah, 100% agreed.
Also, yes, for those of you asking, I talked about this very story on a video that I did a very, very, very long time ago. I think I privated it after a while because I compared wanting to play a paladin to my own core systems of belief and got heaps amount of shit for it. So, yeah. If you caught that video, congrats, because that sucker ain't coming out the vault.
Just like Walt Disney's head.
You all mind if I answer something like verbally that I've been doing in chat for a little bit?
Yeah, go for it.
I want people to understand that like as much as I like say on my own personal channel, like, hey, I don't talk about like TFS or Unexpectable stuff in here because there have been people that fished for info out of me in those streams, so I'd rather not talk about that stuff in there. However, while I'm here, I'm not deaf or blind to all the appreciation and the love you guys have said to me about the fact that you like the game I ran. I love that, and it inspires me to want to do something new in the future. I can't give you Wonders 2, which I know a lot of people want that, but I simply cannot do that anymore. However, I can give you something new, and I can give you something fiction. And for those of you who know what that is, and say, wait, there's more? Yeah, what do you think all my OGL like compliance stuff is that I've been putting out on my own personal like stuff and whatnot? All the new homebrew stuff and stuff that I've been giving you, that all ties to fiction somehow. So I've been giving you subtle hints about something I'm working on, just, you know, to help pay bills. It's in little $5 chunks. So the fact that you guys have shown interest in that shit and want to see more of that, that means a whole lot, and I'm very grateful that you're all here to stick with that. So thank you for that, because you've made a small hobby and creative writing exercise and a whole lot of spite for someone who told me I couldn't do something become something, and that's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me see here. A lot of the questions we're getting right now are questions that we've answered before.
I'll say this: I got like one or two left, and then I'm gonna have to bounce. I'm just crashing super hard.
Fair enough.
You're good.
We got like 15
We're
minutes
close
left.
to normal ending time.
Yeah, we got about 20. Yeah, 42, 43.
see.
So yeah,
I'll try to cherry pick these a little bit.
good luck.
That's illegal. You can't cherry pick.
Watch
Can you
me.
pick? Can you
Like
pick
on the
cherries?
first page of the basketball rules, you cannot cherry pick.
I'll cherry pick. I'll straw man.
No,
I'll gaslight.
you're that
I'll
you're
girl
that
boss
motherfucker at the YMCA. I see you.
So I'll just say,
The sign says
gaslight,
no
girl
dunking,
boss
Connor.
gatekeep.
One more thing I'd like to add real quick. I'm sorry, just to be one more shill for a tiny bit,
Go for it.
because I did want to announce this during our stream today if we were going to play. So remember the characters and all the stuff that I was saying, like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if you played a race of people that were made of Electrum? That's out.
Sick.
That's out.
Hey, the
Now-
Monty
now-
Blue
now-
character.
Now we can all shit can on Monty together with.
I was
these
gonna
characters.
say,
Yay.
legitimately, let's all build one, and next week when we start the show, start talking about our characters.
Yes, please.
I'm down.
Please, that'd be great.
Yeah,
Post it in the chat. You're welcome.
that's a welcome
I'm
back
in.
for Monty.
I'm gonna. Ooh, it's on your coffee.
Yes.
Nice.
I can't believe they announced that it's pronounced that way. It's so
Not
stupid.
not only do you get 3 true elementals, but you also get a new monk tradition.
It's apparently Ko-Fi.
No, it's coffee.
Is it? Is it? Because I've
coffee.
said it both ways, and people tell me I'm wrong all the time.
It's supposed to be coffee,
Someone
but it
sent
should
me
be
a link
Ko-Fi.
from the creators that say how it's pronounced.
Well, that's
See if I can find
stupid.
it again. It's very
The person who said who made gifts is wrong too.
yeah. Gifs are
Rem-
gifs, not gifs.
Remember when they changed the Patreon logo? I don't, because that other thing looked like a piece of shit.
Remember when they changed the Discord logo?
I don't
Dude,
actually.
remember that
when
time
they
we answered
changed
a question
Twitter?
during the
Oh,
Q&A?
wait. Uh-huh.
Those were
Sorry,
good
folks.
times,
I'm looking for
Good
a
time.
question that we haven't
Yeah, we're just
answered
filling time,
and
it's
can answer.
That's the hard part.
I have a question for everybody. Can I ask a question?
What's
Sure.
the question?
Sure.
Cool. What is one of the most frustrating moments you've ever had at the table?
Oh, I know that
And frustrating
immediately.
and frustrating can be whatever you think it means. Go for
I
it.
know
Ryan.
that
I have a
immediately.
I have a whole story I could say to this one, but go ahead.
Getting mind controlled during the elemental plane of Earth. I fucking hated
Ah,
that.
yes.
I
I
love
remember
you.
we talked about it.
We talked about this, so there's no hard feelings. It's been talked about, but I just want to. Nothing pisses me off more as a player than taking away agency and control. It's like I would rather be dead.
This
I
is
agree
why
to
I
that.
hate this. This is why I hate the start of Baldur's Gate 3.
Like if someone came up to me and was like, "Oh, by the way, you're gonna be fighting a bunch of vampires, and you're gonna have to keep rolling to prevent yourself from being thralled," I would literally kick that DM in the dick and throw the book at him.
It's funny you should say that because that's very similar to what my answer was going to be.
Gotcha.
I don't want to run over because Zito said he had an answer. So go ahead, Zito. And
I've told my story multiple times, but I'll say it, and it's the reason why I am very picky when it comes to anyone who wants to run a Vampire the Masquerade game. I was brought to the table. I was brought into a already running game as the wingman to someone who wanted to get laid that night and wasn't told so. So I was the +1 to a game just so that guy could make himself look good in front of a girl.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's kind of fucked up.
Well, playing
Yeah.
TTRPG?
I know. Well, the thing is that was the gateway into them going into the park at 3 o'clock in the morning to all LARP their characters.
Gateway.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's not till Saturday. Also,
Eh.
yes, player agency being taken away is like one of my biggest pet peeves, and railroading can be a useful tool sometimes, but not when you are like driving it home to the point where you want the DM wants something to happen, and by God, it's gonna happen.
Let me.
I don't want to bring up a
address
specific
that.
instance.
Go ahead, Mark.
Go ahead, Connor.
I was saying I don't.
Zito.
I was saying I don't want to bring up a specific incident, but yeah, I've got one in mind. I'm not gonna say it though.
Gotcha. Well, I'll bring mine up. So I was invited to join a campaign, and I was specifically wanting to play a lycanthrope hunter. Like that was his whole thing, right? I built the character from the ground up. It was Pathfinder. It was about being able to like find the monsters in the world. He was essentially a very aggro Van Helsing. That's what I wanted to do. Session 2, we were in a swamp and encountered a were crocodile. And this is session 2. We're fighting the were crocodile. The DM has the were crocodile attack my character. He beats my defense by like 1 point. And then the DM proceeds to tell me that the were crocodile bites my character's arm off. Like completely. So I have one arm and tells me I'm now infected with lycanthropy. No check, no way to decline it. I walked away after that session because I was like, you took away an arm from my character without checking with me if I wanted to do that or was okay with that on just a regular attack hitting. And then cursed my character with the one thing that he is designed to hate his whole life. That is not an interesting story.
Not session 2, it's not.
You didn't give me any time to establish the character. You didn't give us any tools by which, and I asked, I was like, okay, well, given that my character is literally an expert in this field, what could I do to cure lycanthropy? And he's like, oh, well, there's no cure. And I was like, fuck that, I'm out.
I believe
I'm
it.
done. Because as cool as it would be to play a were-crocodile, I would love to do that in a different setting with a different character, but not with that character. And also, I was just really pissed off to have my arm ripped off on just a regular hit.
That's why when people fucking like tell me like, oh, what do you do with dismemberment on attacks? And it's like, oh, that could happen. Nah, I'm out. Goodbye.
Did I tell you all the Blinkling story?
No.
The Blinkling story? I don't think so.
So, boy, oh boy. I had a DM one time who was very liberal about everything, including the cosmology of D&D. One of his friends rolled in and is like, yeah, I'm a Blinkling. And we're like, the hell is that? It's like, oh, it's a halfling mixed with a blink dog. And I'm like, I don't want to think about that. So what exactly does it do? And it's like, oh, I could jump into the ethereal realm at will. And I'm like, we're level 1? Excuse me? And he's like, oh, and by the way, I'm chaotic neutral. And by the way, being chaotic neutral in 3 and 3.5 is a fucking death sentence.
It basically means I'm a jerk off and I get to do whatever the fuck I please.
Exactly. I would rather have a chaotic evil character.
Because people don't know how to play chaos.
And so here's the thing. He was apparently a rogue, and I don't know why. I sat down with my DM with the actual cosmology book of 3.5 and said, this is fucking impossible to do. He looked at me and said, my game, my rules. He allowed this character while in the ethereal plane to attack other players in the material plane and have it hurt them. That is according to the cosmology, that is fucking possible.
Well, yeah, because you can't strike that.
Yeah, I know.
That's so.
And so basically what happened is that he started, this Blinkling started stealing from the party. We caught on, tied him up by his nutsack. We were that specific. He blinked out of the ropes and TPK'd the entire party. That is the worst. This actually happened.
Oh, I believe you.
And that is the worst experience. And the weird thing is that this DM was pretty decent for the time. So I don't know how that happened.
I mean, anyone who says my game, my rules loses an infinite amount of points from me.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's not your game. It's a collective game. Like, you
Yep.
don't own the camp. I hate that kind of mentality.
I'm gonna buy Connor some more time, and I'm not gonna tell the story.
I've actually got one. I've actually got one.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
Well,
But
then
if you
I
want
will.
to tell your story,
say
then you
when
can do that first.
I will be quick. I hate when players in a game will make a decision that affects everybody without checking with everybody, and it is a game-ruining choice. You've all heard the Knocked Arrow story. That was a game-ruining choice.
Yep.
And it was frustrating as fuck. And I don't need to tell the story again because you've all heard it. But if you are going to do something because your character would do it, and it is going to change the course of the story, and you give nobody a fucking heads up, you need to maybe reevaluate why your character would do that. Or if your DM says, hey guys, the big bad will do this. And then you walk into the room, and I'm not referencing anything in particular, Connor, but if you walk into the room and then do the very thing you were told not to do, I don't give a fuck if your character would do it. You are asking for the consequences for everybody. There's no good reason to do that. And if you're going to do that, at least talk to the DM and be like, look, I'm going to do something stupid. Is this going to be game breaking? They're going to be like, it's going to fuck you up. And then maybe don't do it. Because everybody has to deal with those consequences.
For 3 years. Not saying anything
For 3
in
years.
particular, but I'm just saying.
Don't be afraid to walk away from games, guys.
That's
Yeah.
a huge
Well,
thing.
I didn't want to walk
Yeah.
away from the game because the game was great. It was a bad choice in a moment by an inexperienced player. And it was...
Who also left the game shortly after. So.
Yeah, well, was killed in that final battle, too. Oh, man. Connor, what was the question?
The question was from Gaben's Prophet. How long do you think this campaign is going to go? / do you think this is going to end up being even bigger than the previous campaign?
6
No
years
clue.
and yes.
We're 6 years in a movie, right?
Yes.
6 years in a
Yeah.
movie.
We're gonna keep going till the inevitable heat death of the universe. So
And we'll still be level 10.
That
Oh my
that
God.
was
Still be level 10.
How have people in this chat not heard the Noctero story? Sorry, I'll get back to that. Yeah, I think it's going to be as long, if not longer, than campaign 1.
By the
After that, campaign 3, baby.
I have to tell you guys something. Someone came into my stream the other night and asked me, "Okay, so after all this OGL stuff, are you gonna quit D&D?" What?
Can we get all right? I know we're not asking that question, but this is a Q&A and it's not getting posted anywhere. Guys, I don't know if you saw a D&D tweet, but they said the original OGL is staying in place. They're making a bunch of stuff from the core rulebook free to use, which means stuff that there was controversy over. There's no longer. We got everything, and people are still mad.
Free now, guys.
Yeah, we got-
Holders are good now.
Everything.
What else do you want?
I can
Everything in
write a
5e
yaoi fic about
source.
Strahd.
You can.
Yes.
Yep, you
100% can.
What else do you want? Like, I get it. They were dumb. They tried to do a cash grab. It didn't work. If we are gonna get mad at them for doing that, we have to let them change. And if they give you literally everything and then some, you have to be like, all right, well played, and move the fuck on.
Man,
and if they
it's-
try it again, we shut that shit down.
It's almost like cancel culture is bad.
Mm.
Damn,
I don't
who
wanna-
would have
I don't-
thought?
I don't even want to go down that road. I'm just saying, I will give Dungeons and Dragons props. They listened. They did what they were supposed to do. And hopefully they stay not stupid in the future. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Can I say something a
guess
little
it-
unrelated
yeah.
that I meant to say
Sure.
before? We give shit about being level 2 a year in, but I want to say really quick, it's actually been cool as shit for Monty to find all
I
this
love
weird
it.
shit for us to fight.
Yeah,
Like
I love it.
it's actually been refreshing.
a fucking
Real talk.
That's great. We
ghost.
fought a pie.
Yeah.
It's great.
And I've said it before. I will take this opportunity to reiterate that I personally much prefer milestone leveling over experience leveling.
Oh, hard agree.
Oh,
hard
yeah.
agree.
Yeah,
Because
that was
Agreed.
actually going to be the
experience
next
leveling-
question.
Oh, well, great.
Oh,
Yeah, Contrast asked, how do you guys feel about leveling up via story beats? Is it different from any other campaigns you've done before?
I've
actually
only ever
like
done
it.
story
So,
beats.
I love
never done experience.
milestone leveling. The problem with experience point leveling is that you'll end up playing with a lot of people who will inevitably know how many experience points they need to level up. And so it derails the story aspect because there are people who are like, I'm really excited to get to level 4. So let's go do this dungeon and I'm just going to kill everything in the dungeon. And, after every battle, they're like, how much experience do I get? How much experience do I get? And it becomes the driving factor of the story. And it's never about the story anymore. It's just about gaining experience points and leveling up. It becomes a video game. And I would much rather have beats in the story where, okay, you hit this point, your party levels up. You hit this point, your party levels up.
So, really quick, does anybody remember the old comic series Knights of the Dinner Table?
Yes.
There was
Yes.
there was a character named Brian Von Who was it
I
Hose or
was
Who's?
thinking that exact fucking
So-
animation.
So basically what happened, you know what, Zeno, you tell the story because you're better at telling stories. Go for it.
The player was a notorious player killer for the sake of getting his own character to maximum level. So he was a mid-maxer and killed everyone in the players at the table just so he could get his meta up. And they played another game just to they basically then, just before he was about to get to level 30 and get deity status on whatever system he was playing, the DM switcheroos the entire system to play something else just to fuck with this one player. And then they all come together at the end of the day to be like, we literally did this just to tell you to stop being a jerk off.
Because they would constantly kill me like, hand me another character sheet.
Yep, I think he went through 150 character sheets before he just
Holy
went, I
shit.
can't take this anymore. It was a cartoon.
Yeah,
So,
it wasn't real.
It wasn't real.
Even still, the idea of that is fucking ugh.
Yeah, but that's actually small potatoes in comparison to all the heinous things that other player character did to everyone else at the table.
I would go
Like-
as far as to say I think experience-based leveling should be phased out of Dungeons and Dragons.
I
I
think
don't
it should be phased out of
disagree.
all tabletop systems, personally. I think there are too many systems out there where the experience point mechanic is baked into the game. And it feels like you're only playing to achieve leveling. It doesn't feel like storytelling. Like I said, it
It's
feels like a video game.
It's a holdover from its time as a war game that does not need to be in games anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you really think about it, all the DMs that I knew would actually highly, strictly control what was fought, specifically to make sure that people didn't level up too slow or too quickly. So it's like, why bother in the first place then? Just have legacy levels.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, you don't have to worry about CR calculations to figure out how many experience.
That's
No.
fun.
Because that's a whole nother
Fucking
process that just doesn't need to
plug.
exist anymore.
So what's next?
What do you think? Got time for one more question, everybody?
Yeah,
Sure,
it's
one question.
almost midnight, but yeah.
All right.
You got to dig for it.
I
can-
can
I
just,
can buy you some time. I can buy you 60 seconds
I can say the one that I'm looking at right now.
if you want to. You tell
Which
me.
I'm not sure we'll have an answer for it quite yet, but
Well, that's a bad last question then.
I mean, it might end up with people just everybody saying no.
Confirm nor deny.
All right, let's try it, and then we can always do one more.
Gotcha. Cheshire MG asks, for everyone, do you have any regrets, however small, about your current characters?
Oh,
Nope.
no.
No.
Yeah,
Not at
there you
all.
go. Yeah.
Ah,
You're
yeah, I
right,
told
Connor. Yeah, all right. Find another one. Give me 60 seconds. I'm going to tell the Knocked Arrow story, because apparently people haven't heard it, and then we're doing
I'm
the
gonna
last
dunk
question.
my head in a bucket while you do that.
No,
I'll
all
be
right.
back.
This will be the quick version. So, since some of you don't know this story, and it's frustrating as fuck, all of us were a party of 9 in 3-5. So think about that, 9 people at the fucking table. The session started, we were in a forest area, and we were trying to meet up with the main bad guy of the series. It's called the Yellow Robe Figure. We had never seen this motherfucker before. We had only heard of him. We were about to go see him. We knew where he was. For whatever reason, as soon as we started the session, one of our player characters was like, I knock an arrow. So he knocks an arrow, and he's got this thing knocked the whole fucking session. 3 hours. Think about how hard it is to knock an arrow in real life. You're going to do that for 3 fucking hours? No, you're not. You're a liar. So we go up this magical, like, fucking lift that takes us up this mountaintop, and we get to this, like, plateau. So imagine standing in front of, like, a Greek amphitheater. It's got the big stone, whatever the fuck, and it's falling apart. And we're about to walk up to it. And we see the yellow-robed figure for the first time, and there's this globe of energy in front of him. And inside the globe, we see our city of Carol from Shadow War. So he's clearly doing something or watching something. And I shit you not, Mark's character, who is the mage, by the way, is like, nobody do anything. I'm going to look for traps, and is ready to roll an Arcana check. And as soon as he picks up his die, this motherfucker goes, I let loose the arrow. And a collective around the table of like, wait, stop. Can I roll a reflex save? Can we stop him? Well, I was going to do an Arcana check. Can I cast a spell? He was like, he had the arrow knocked the entire time, so he lets loose the arrow. You see it fly through the air. What the fuck do you think happens when you shoot a mundane arrow at the big bad? It didn't hit him. There was a force field, because of course there was. So this yellow rope figure turns, looks at us, walks through a portal, turns the fucking full moon on where the city was. I turn into a werewolf. That ruins my character. Mark and I fight. We have a big-ass boss battle, and he never spoke to us the entire campaign. And our DM told us that was when he was going to talk. And I will never forget that moment, because it was bullshit.
There was 4
Well.
years of campaign after that, and we still
There was
don't
4
know
more
what he
years
was
after
gonna
that
say.
shit.
And
That's the reason why in Carroll there is the Knocked Arrow in the Drakus district. That's why that bar is named that.
I like
Fuck, never forget.
I like Carol's funny alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, Angler's Ale?
Oh,
It's
Angler's
great.
Ale is
Ale crossover
Cameo
edition.
Yeah, I fucking
It's
love
so
Angler's
good.
Ale.
Ravenloft Light edition.
hey.
I'm gonna get Dewey fucking addicted to it.
All right.
Yes.
Our last question
Drink
for
the-
the evening.
It's like Pap's honorable mention.
From Frostflame asks, what fantasy world, any franchise of your choice, there are no bad options here, do you think your character would have the worst time in or the best
Oh,
time
Jesus.
Strahd. Milo would fucking hate it. Are you kidding me?
in? Yeah, that's true.
Like, that's a no-brainer. Put him in the Shadowfell, and he'll just go fucking nuts and turn into a monster.
What tabletop
What was the
RPG
question?
doesn't have combat?
What fantasy world or franchise do you think your character would have the worst time in?
I have a very
the best time
out there answer. For the worst time, I think Eastgen would have the worst time in the Hunger Games setting.
God, I don't know. Because what fucking fantasy setting doesn't have strife? Because that's literally all Gaius is.
My
for.
Little Pony.
My Little
There you
Pony.
go.
I was about to
There you
say.
go, My Little Pony.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Care Bears.
You can't punch anybody unless it's off screen.
Oh, I've got it. Put Gaius in the Polly Pocket world.
Oh fuck!
Conversely,
The Barbie world.
Conversely,
Gaius is the new Ken.
conversely, the only way out of that one is then you put him in the Mighty Max series.
That would be
Hey.
awesome. I have it. The best place you could put Milo is in the
Cooking Mama.
the VeggieTales universe.
Oh my
Fair.
god, that's horrifying.
Oh god!
Why would
Tell
you
me
say
I'm
that?
wrong.
Holy
Tell
fuck.
That's
me
gonna
I'm
cook.
wrong.
All the main
Tell me
characters
I'm
get
wrong.
cooked.
Milo
day
just
one.
happily roasting asparagus in the corner. Larry, no!
See, you all go for the violence. I'd imagine Milo just be hanging out with
Milo,
Bob and
sing a
Larry.
song. Sing a song,
That's
Milo.
so
Yeah,
good.
because we've never seen him cook a cucumber and a tomato before.
I just think you'd vibe with the veggies and
Guy-
talk about
Gaijin.
about Oren.
Gaijin, I'm now.
I still want to see Milo in Overcooked.
There is a cursed VR world that is literally a kitchen for the VeggieTales.
No.
And now I'm just imagining Milo on the kitchen counter watching episodes of pirated VeggieTales.
No.
Oh my god.
If in all fairness, I actually loved VeggieTales growing up. Fuck you. I
Okay.
will own that.
Nobody's judging you.
No one
They-
judged you at all.
got a
Larry-
show for
Larry-
you.
Larry the
Preemptively
cucumber.
defensive.
No, shut up. Larry the cucumber predated internet comedy.
That's technically true.
VeggieTales called out meme culture before it happened. They called that
Technically
shit.
true. But so did
Why did the
Ptolemy, so I don't know if that's really
Mark, why
better.
did the chicken cross the road?
Because it was late for school.
Incorrect. The answer is weed eater.
Right.
I hate you for not knowing that.
I like-
Connor, what about you?
Trying to think of where Otho would have the worst time.
I thought about where Eastgun would have the best time, and I guess it's not really a fantasy world, except sort of. I'm gonna put him in Bob Ross's studio. Because
Huh?
it's safe, and all they do is paint pictures of landscapes all day.
And I guarantee
think
you he would nitpick it.
I think Otho would have the
He
worst
might.
time in Rogue Trader.
In a Rogue
I
Trader?
think Otho would hate Rogue. It's all criminal
He would
activity
hate
and
Rogue
shit.
Trader.
Maybe. Yeah, I think that'd be the closest.
It'd be all
bet.
the sophistication he's used to, but they're all criminals. Everybody's just like him, but a criminal.
Yeah, Rogue Trader. would
Otho
suck.
would hate Shadowrun.
He would hate
There's-
Shadowrun.
No. There's non-criminals in Shadowrun. It's a legal system.
Oh, now we're just
Shadowrunners are
Now we're
legal.
nitpicking.
Now we're
I'm
splitting
sticking with Rogue
hairs.
Trader. I'm sticking with Rogue Trader. There's
I'm
no
with
escape.
Rogue
Trader,
Trader,
I buy
yeah,
that.
probably Rogue Trader. Also, 40k is a crap sack and it's
Yeah.
miserable.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
so
He'd be
I guess
accused
I
of
could
being a
give,
gene stealer too.
I could give a real answer, I suppose.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll concede to the idea that MLP, while it is the fucking like probably one of the most safest places visually for Gaius to be, he would fucking absolutely hate being there. For the place he would be for a tabletop setting, I don't know if anyone here has heard of Worldwide Wrestling.
I have.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Come on,
I
that
have heard of
fucking
this.
I've
kicks
done
so
so
much
much
ass for
research.
Gaius.
Wait,
It is.
Here's a counter.
tailor-made.
Why don't we put him in WMAC Masters?
why don't we just put him in like the Kinnikuman anime?
Dude, let's just put him on my
I don't know
Friday
what the fuck
stream.
that is.
You would, dude, imagine anime wrestling.
Wait, yes, I
but-
do. Yes, I do.
I
I
was
lied.
about to say. I was about
I
to
lied.
say.
No love
Ultimate,
for
ultimate,
WMAC
aka
Masters
ultimate
here?
muscle.
Citric. Citric, we need to build Gaius in 2K22.
Let me know when it happens. I'll watch.
I think
I'm still holding for the WMAC Masters version where the Fawn walks in and beats the shit out of Wizard. Like, I would watch
Hell
that
yeah.
episode.
Oh shit, Citric's on it. Let's fucking go.
Oh no.
I'm stoked. Citric's on
I
it.
think
I love you,
I think
Citric.
I agree with the Rogue Trader for Otho's worst time.
Okay.
What about his best?
His best? I've given some thought to this. I think his best time would be in A Song of Ice and Fire.
Ooh, I like
interesting.
that. I like that.
Yeah. What house?
Do I say Lannister?
I mean, it fits.
It does fit.
Do I
does fit.
say
You are.
Lannister?
You are. The Otho and Kai are the Lannisters.
Bravo.
Gaius is on the wall.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I love it here. Nothing bad ever happens here.
hey, look, a wildling.
Fucking damn it.
Take that.
What about you, Mark?
I've already answered.
Yeah, but answer again.
I said worst place would be the Hunger Games. Best place would be Bob Ross Studio.
Oh, that's so good. It's
Like
so
a Bob
good.
Ross's studio is a fantasy setting now.
I know. I said
Yeah,
it wasn't
right.
really
It is.
fantasy, but like I don't know.
Do you want to give a real answer?
I don't know of any like fantasy settings that are all about mapping and exploration other than Mass Effect, and I feel
Dude,
like
no more
he'd
Sky.
hate it
He'd be
in
great.
Mass
No more
Effect.
Sky.
Because again, the whole
I mean,
being in space where you
I
Mass
agree.
Effect Andromeda.
I could give you an answer.
I'm open.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, and he's exploring the spirit realm.
Oh.
Huh. So like after ATLA, but before Legend of Korra.
Yes.
Yep.
Like the in between. Yeah, that actually would be really interesting. I like that a
Awesome.
lot.
I like it.
Yep.
Also, Shahalam said Dora the Explorer, and I'm upset.
Oh, fuck.
I'm out. Mad Pack. Mad Pack.
Swiper, no swiping. You literally just
He's
take his
gonna
fucking
just.
staff
Ay,
and whaps
Dios
him
mío, my
no,
map.
I would just obliterate him with fucking
with an ice
Starlight.
knife.
There would never be another swiper problem.
Just obliterate with guiding bolts.
Swiped your last swipe.
Just chop his head
Where
off.
is the jail?
Ay, Dios mío.
Can you find the cemetery?
Good.
Well.
Oh fuck.
I-
Be careful. The dead are rising.
Everybody get their licks in.
I think
Okay,
so.
hold on, one more.
all right.
One more.
Go ahead.
Zedlita literally just posted in chat.
Oh.
OKKO Gaius. Yes.
Oh fuck, that's
yeah.
so
Oh, that
good.
would
That's
be good.
That's
perfect.
so good.
That is fucking perfect.
And there you have it.
I have to do Kai. I think he would fit in best probably in Ravenloft.
I hate that.
And then-
that's accurate.
Yeah, and then I think the worst place he would fit is probably
Anywhere without Otho.
No, there it is. No, I mean that's honestly that's true. Honestly, that's very accurate. Fuck, I don't know the worst place where he would fit. I'm trying to think because I think he fits in really well in a lot of places. I'm trying to think where he would get in the most fucking trouble though. Yeah. Oh, I know. The worst place he would fit in is fucking Carol.
I actually was thinking that, and I was like, he's gonna.
Because
think it's a
like
joke if I
everything he
say
does
it.
is taboo there.
Yeah.
So he'd be in super. Also, he absolutely would do blood magic. He'd be
He's
so
in jail
fucked.
with Lyric.
He'd be with Lyric. Lyric and Kai would be in jail.
Yeah, 100%.
But what kind of blood magic would Kai do, though? That's the big
All of
question.
I mean, I mean, all of it. So there's a
Everything that's
character that
new.
Mark is thinking of that is no longer with
I'm
us.
not
that
thinking
Kai
of
would
him. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I never
Kai
think
would
of him.
absolutely follow in those footsteps.
Like,
not the
disgust.
one that you're chasing down. His kid.
Oh, yeah, no, that would be fine.
Yeah,
I'd feel bad about it, but that I
yes,
could-
of course. At least
yeah,
we got
but like
that out
that's
of the way.
yeah, that was it.
Again, there's a lot of context that we don't have the time to get into.
Somebody's like, Lyric looks at Kai first time. Fuck.
I also think he would hate the Pirates of Dark Water.
No,
Oh
I don't think he would actually.
Really?
I don't think he would. Pirates?
Who the fuck doesn't love the Pirates of Dark Water? I'll say.
Dark Water?
The
Oh, you got
Dark
so
Water, dude.
Eastern
He
there.
got so East Coast. He's a fucking
That New
Dark
York
Water.
was right
I was
out.
drinking tea as I was saying that, and it was either that or the fucking water goes down my esophagus.
That's fair. You know what? It's either choke or New Yorker. I get it.
Those are the two options.
Yeah.
Joker.
We should go though. We're holding up some certain folks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, thank you all for stopping by. This is very much impromptu Q&A session.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your questions. Thanks for all the bits and subs, and thank you for showing up. Hopefully next week we will have a show for you. As for Gateway this Saturday, for those of you who may or may not be keeping up with Lenny Patour's side of things, he had a procedure done that he is still recovering from, so it's up in the air right now if we'll be running on Saturday, but I will keep you posted. Be sure to tune into the Twitter and the Discord for more information on that. But in the meantime, hopefully we'll see you back here on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Same
hope this
unex-
Q&A was unexpectable enough for you guys. Yeah.
Teehee.
Said
that
the
poor
thing.
duck. My God, he's ducked. Are we gonna raid somebody?
We might as well.
Alfred's live.
Alfred is live. We can go ahead and raid Alfred. Why not?
Doing some arts.
All right, y'all. We'll go ahead and see you next time. Let's go ahead and raid Alfred. Raid.
Paper box house. Raid message.
What should our raid message be?
Well, last night there was a whole kerfuffle with chickens. I don't. Yeah. Listen, it was a saga. If it's in jokey enough, say that Zito apologizes for the chicken incident.
It's both in jokey and relatable.
In jokey, relatable, and it may or may not garner a reaction out of him.
I think the safe raid message we could do is just Pop-Tarts. People seem to be
Pop-Tarts.
already revving up their fryers on that one.
Yeah,
You
sure.
don't,
why
you
not?
don't
Who
fry
doesn't
a
like a good
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart?
Come on, Connor.
You can.
You shouldn't.
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart.
Should not fry
All
a
right.
Pop-Tart.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good bye. Oh, that's not it.
21.
Not yet.
Oh! Ooh.